Hi, everybody. Welcome to TVON. My name is Blair. Thank you so much for joining us and happy Monday. Glad you're with us tonight. We have a special show for you tonight. It is the grand finale of an event we have been really excited about because as we welcome the new season of fall, we have been letting all of our prices fall even further. So that is really what we're all about tonight. It's our last 3 hours of an incredible event that includes our biggest discounting of the year and of the network. So it's a really exciting time to be shopping with us and getting your favorite pieces in. Now, of course, we have been taking requests for the last week or so, and we're going to continue to do that tonight because you have 3 big hours to take advantage of. What is this all about? It's about discounting everything we have and then, yes, taking an additional 10% off everything that you have in front of you on the air, everything that we have in stock, anything that you're requesting, anything that you want to see. So this is your final 3 hours. It's going to be party time. It is time to also get a jump start on holiday shopping because we have a lot of really special ideas that include great gifting opportunities, including some of our iconic favorites. Diamonds, necklaces, earrings, hoops are here. So we have all of that to come and more. I know I've been fielding requests all day long for our big event because you know it's the last 3 hours. So there are, I know Leanne, we've got a lot of your pieces here as well that actually it was a great request. She had a whole line of requests, a whole list, but we actually have some favorites coming back that are going to be our tennis bracelet that's right around 3 carats, our hoop earrings that are the inside out ovals. I know we've been seeing a couple hoops the other day throughout the last couple of days in the weekend, but we've got a pair you have not seen yet in the event that's going to give you a 235 total weight, 1.5 inches. So not as pricey as the hoops we had yesterday, but other than that, they're really the same look. They're an oval style inside out. So we'll see those. I know you're going to love those. So if even yesterday's were a little bit out of the price range, we got you covered today. Plus we have that tennis bracelet I mentioned, our Wonder necklaces here. We even have a Wonder ring. The original is not in stock at the moment, but we do have the slightly smaller version of, which is the 2-row style that is going to bring you the double row, but a little bit more medium size. So we have that as well. And so much more. You know what we haven't seen in a while? That fabulous, it's only been here once. It's the lock and the key necklace. Another great gifting idea that's all diamonds and gold. We have that coming up in the last final quantities. That's at a sale event price. It's everything. So it's also a last time to really get the 10% off, which again, remember the wisest thing you can do is take that 10% off the museum pieces, right? The bigger the piece, the bigger the value, because that's where your more pricey items, being a percentage-based sale, is going to be greater discounts. So if you've got a $5,000 item, you're saving $500 and so on and so forth. So it's a really good time to think about those museum pieces. I did bring some out. We have the 28 karat round tanzanite pendant is here. We have pink diamonds are here. I have a large ruby. It's over a 2.5 carat ruby for you as well. So all of those and more. Actually, look at this bracelet too. This is an 18 karat gold. And it's kind of like having, well, a lot of bracelets in one. Look at that. That is one solid 18 karat gold and diamond bracelet that we have for you. It really is opulent. So that's going to be here as well. So get ready. We've got a big Monday night. We always party on Monday nights, right? It's must-see Mondays, but it's always about mega markdowns on Monday nights. But this is just kind of your, if you will, mega markdown. So we're excited to have you with us. Get requests in if you have them. We'd love to help you out with whatever you're looking for tonight. And also, I don't know who it was, but earlier today, we did have a request for some gold quartz. I have 2 pear shapes that are really similar. So I don't have a name to go with that request, but if that was you, let me know. We've got a couple gold quartz set aside. And then, like I said, Leanne, whenever you're ready, I did pull out a beautiful fire opal, a Congolese pink tourmaline, a stunning Mahenge spinel, and then we've got those bracelets and earrings. So get ready. Let's celebrate. Let's shop. Let's save, right? That's what it's all about. Saving as much money as possible. This is the event to shop your heart out, get whatever you're thinking about, whatever you can't wait on, and start holiday shopping as well because the values don't get any better. So we're actually going to take a look. Our first item of the night is aqua, and I got to come in close. It looks like our camera angle changed a little bit. So let me see here if we can get all adjusted in to show you this beautiful aquamarine that we have. So again, always make sure you're getting requests in on the early side. We'll help you out with all of those and really want to know what you'd like to see here before, you know, again, sooner rather than later is always better because we've got a busy night ahead of a lot of great values. I'm starting off with this aqua, which is just a really good way to get a Sierra Santa Maria. We have seen a few of the bigger Sierra Santa Marias throughout the event so far, but this one's going to be quite a bit more affordable for you, and it's 112 $18.95. So we're going to start there, give you a huge value on a really pretty, this one really fits the name. I mean, we talk about aquas, and usually we know it as just a solid blue color. Well, this is really that beautiful sky blue, but again, a bit more saturated than we typically see because it is that Sierra Santa Maria variety. So that's that extra high end, completely mined out variety that we love. And it's going to be also a really important value. So it's 112.1895 is where we start. And that sounds like a pretty good price tag for it as well. But oh, get ready. We got some big savings for you tonight. And again, final 3 hours. So take advantage. If there's something also, by the way, that you've missed, maybe you keep thinking about something from when this event started a week ago Saturday. So welcome back. How are you doing? Wasn't expecting to see you here tonight. How's everything? Jet lag? No way, really? Why? Only a 16-hour flight, right? Is that all? Is that all? Just a little bit of jet lag and you're here anyways. Well, we appreciate it. So yes. Gold quartz. Oh, good. Was that maybe our requester for the pear shapes? I've got a couple for her. And who was it? Do we know? All right, Margaret, we'll have them next. But this is going to be that aqua. What I was saying was if there's anything from the event that you're still thinking about, good time to also check with us. We might still be available, and if it is, we'll be happy to show it to you one more time, and that'll help you make the decision, okay? So this is our 1 carat 66 gold quartz coming up, Margaret. And then we've got our carat 66 with 6 points in diamonds here, which is really lovely to see. And you've got a huge value coming your way on a Sierra Santa Maria that you're going to choose the white gold, the yellow gold, the rose gold, whatever you want. And this is, and of course the event's going to be amazing because we have a lot of pieces you haven't seen yet throughout the event too. So lots to get to tonight, but this is really a extraordinary piece. And look at that diamond detail you have along the sides here. So there's a couple diamonds kind of placed within the heart-shaped cutouts you have, and then that beautiful double-edged border you've got as well. It's a really gorgeous stone, and it's a beautiful look, but it's also gonna be, well, it's supposed to be $19.99. We'll take it a lot lower than that. I'm gonna show you on the hand here as well what we got going on this Aqua Sierra Santa Maria. Look at that. That's a beauty, isn't it? It's a nice big ring, but it's gonna be without a big price tag, and $19.99 is very fair as it is. Remember, these are completely mined out. Been mined out for decades. It's always been the source regarded as the highest end when it comes to color saturation in your aquas. So as I always say, even if aqua is not usually a stone that's been on your radar, you may want to check out the Sierra Santa Maria before you make that final judgment, right? Because this is where it gets a lot better, and it just is, you know, that's why I think lack sometimes. I mean, it's a pastel stone that's beautiful anyways, but it sometimes is a little lacking in those blues to where it's almost like you're not seeing much color at all. And with the Sierra Santa Marias, it's a very different story, and we're so thrilled to have it for you. But it's also going to be less than $19, less than $15, less than $14.99. We'll make it easy for you right now, and it's going to be only $999. And I think we know by now, with 10% off, that means you're going under $900 to get the fabulous piece. That would be $899 and change to get it to you. And again, counting down now. We got 2 hours and 52 minutes, but who's counting? It's also just one of those times when, again, big events like this, they've been going on for a little bit. I think we get complacent and think, oh, it'll just be there forever. It's really a good time. I don't want you to miss out on anything that you might be thinking about or love. So this is it, guys. It's $999 turns into $899 and change. And then we've got a couple of gold quartz that are so similar. I thought we'd just show them together and give you a great option where I'm even going to price them the same. And that's kind of amazing because there's a vastly different diamond weight here. So you maybe want to be on the phone lines early if you're thinking about a pear-shaped gold quartz. So that's what's coming up. All right, so $999 on this one turns into $899 and change. All right, let's move on to our gold quartz stones here. We've got, now check this out. They're going to be very similar. We're starting with the bigger of the two as far as the diamond weight. So I'm going to put this one off to the right actually, and then we'll zoom back because this one is very similar, but obviously different patterns here. The stones are always different, just like opals and emeralds and a lot of stones like that. They're always going to be unique, and they're never going to be two that are identical or exactly alike. And that's because the patterns and the way the 24 karat pure gold, this precious metal that we have found here embedded within this quartz gem, that's because there's going to be different patterns in the way that it's striated through the quartz. And so you see on the left side, it's actually going to be a little less diamond weight on the left side, which is 112, 1643. So that'll be the left side. If you like more more of the gold, that 24 karat gold concentrated towards one end of the stone, I think you're going to think about that one. Kind of a neat kind of look there with the pear shape as it is, and then you've got all that gold really concentrated towards the top tip of the pear. Then if you like a more scattered look or almost like that gold lightning, that's where you want to go with that stone. But we're talking about this one here. That's the 270 with 53 points in diamonds. So 270, good size stone. These are each one of a kinds, of course, and then you see the beautiful double halo. Now we go over here. That's going to be 112, 1708. This one, the difference is, and I will tell you, it's hard to tell the difference carat weight wise. That's a 237, so there's not a vast difference, but that one's a more slightly elongated pear shape, a little more narrow, but a little more elongated, and the diamond weight is even more, 82 points in the diamond weight. So if you can go a little bit larger ring overall, a little more elongated, that's the way to go. That's what I would recommend. We'll try them each on the hand, side by side, so you can see those, but the price is the same. Isn't that nice that, you know, different diamond weights, different carat weights, yet the price tag is, well, that's the idea here, is to bring them ultimately low, get you your best value. Amazing idea here. And yes, it's going to be, watch this, not even $19.99. That's, and by the way, original prices were over $3,500 on each, but I do want to try them on very quickly because it's going to help, I think, to see them from a little bit of a distance away. And I'll put them on together. And then if you have one that you're really leaning towards, we can always zoom in on that one individually here. But again, there's your larger diamond weight, slightly smaller stone right over here. See how it's a little more elongated? Just a little more large of a ring overall. And this one's that 270 with the 53 points in diamonds. So 270, 53 points, 237, 82 points. Do you like a larger stone with less diamond weight? Do you want a little slightly smaller stone with more diamond weight? Totally up to you, but they're not even $19.99 or $1,500. And remember, everything 10% extra. That's a big savings, biggest sale we do here. So a huge opportunity on either one, not $14.13. Oh no, we're going to make them $13.99. And then you know what we're going to do? We've got the 10% extra off, which we haven't seen too much of a $13.99 price tag, but that does come down to $12.59 and then a dime. So just a little over $12.50 to get either one of those rings. So let me know which one you prefer. That's for a request. And then I think I know the cushion cut from yesterday went after the show. So that one's no longer here. I think I still have that elongated oval. So if you prefer an oval shape, I did have an oval yesterday with a triple stack of diamonds down either side. That one is still hanging out. So I can always show you an elongated oval if you prefer an oval to a pear. But those are my two best pear shapes. And they'll be $12.59 and 10 cents each. Let me know if you like left side or right side. Again, slightly larger diamond weight on the right side. Same price, either or, $12.59 and 10 cents. Let me know which one you're thinking about there. Which one? Okay, the bigger center stone. So you've got this one here then, Will, just to confirm left side. Okay, so that one is gone. That's going to be item number 112, 1643. That's the 270, 53 points gone. So we'll just zoom in on 1708, which is right here. And that's going to be, again, $12.59 and change. So that's our last one left. That's the one with the bigger diamond weight at 82 points. So huge value there. Our aqua's still here. Leanne, whenever you're ready, I pulled a bunch of great pieces for you, Leanne in Florida. So that's going to be always available. And then we've got, get ready for that big 18 karat gold bracelet. Such a big piece with great gram weight to it. Loving that one. And again, requests are welcome. We even have some really unusual pieces we haven't seen, but just one time on the air ever. So that's going to be exciting to see some really big discounts on some unusual ideas. So that's going to be a lot of fun. And that's really what this event is about. But we're looking for your requests first and foremost. That's always the most important thing. Get requests in if you have them. Let me show you this gorgeous emerald style. This is emeralds and diamonds together. And it's really, I don't know if it's going to sit on its own here, but we're going to try our best to show it to you before we show you all the angles here, because it's a pendant. It's a little more elongated. And how pretty is this with this great style? Yeah, that one's going to need my help a little bit. So item number I'll start with, and this is one of a kind, and it's going to be extremely, extremely affordable. And this is why this one's never on the air. It's just a tough one to display. It really is. Oh, goodness. Come on now. Come on now. Come on. Work with me. Little pendant. But this one's going to be emeralds and diamonds together. You have a series of baguettes and rounds and then emeralds as well. 1119764 is the item number on this one of a kind, and it's amazing, isn't it? So this is super cool. And oh, thank you. Is that Cher? Cher? Hi, Cher. Hi, Cher. Thanks for watching, and thanks for your kind words. I appreciate that. That's really sweet. And I got to thank Lisa yesterday. I didn't even get a chance to read all her comments till later. Lisa and Sandy, so kind yesterday. So kind with your words online. I appreciate that. So here we go, and I'm loving that you love your aqua. Gosh, she's been watching a long time. Cher's been watching since, sounds like the beginning. Good 20 years with me on TV. That's great. I love that. And she's got 30 pieces. Oh, that's so wonderful. Well, it's my pleasure. I love to do it, and you guys are why I do it. So it's not easy, but I got to tell you to do it for you guys. You guys, my loyal viewers and shoppers who've been watching so long. It's really amazing. So this is 9764. It's 18 karat gold here, and then you get 15 points in the emeralds, 13 points in the baguette diamonds, and 27 points in the round brilliance as well. And this is going to be kind of like a twofer, right? Because it starts with that bale, which is done in diamonds. Then you've got these two beautiful sections of the just all solid diamonds, then the solid emeralds and diamonds. And it looks like you have bigger emerald cuts. That's the beauty of putting baguettes and rounds together like this. I'll try it on. We'll give you a length here, and consider it's 18 karat white gold, but there is only just this one. So we take a look at it here. It's not oversized, you know, even though it gives you a little bit of a length, it's not oversized to where you can't wear it every day. I think this one's a really good everyday wearable piece. You can see it's 1 inch in its drop from top to bottom, and then we are about ready to show it to you on the neckline as well to give you another idea. So slip your favorite white gold chain or DBTY, which we do. I have a version of a DBTY today. It's the only 1 carat version I have in stock is the dangling version where all the individual diamonds dangle. So we'll see that before long as well. And then that's what it looks like on. So you can see just that size and how it translates on the neckline. But we are ready to give you a major value. It's one only. It's not even $9.99 though to get this one to you. So really can't say enough about it. The value's incredible. We'll take it back up close, and it's not even going to be $888 or $799 either. It's going even lower than that. And just again, the 18 karat white gold on this one, I'll make it $777. Take your extra, what is it, 10% off? And that'll be, of course, an even better value of only $699.30 for that one. So let me see if I can leave that there and then jog around here to the other side and zoom in. Let me know who's got it though. It stays as is in the white gold. This is a designer piece, not our own. And you can see there the different sections that are all going to be connected via O-ring there. And then you've got those really just intense round diamond cut emeralds to go around. I mean, just gives you a lot of extra color to your diamonds, which we don't normally see. And to that end, look at the great finishing on the back. So let me know who's got it. We're still working on a lot of requests coming in. You know, it's going to be probably our busier request day because it is the final day of the sale event. So boy, this one's just really tricky to show to you, but there it is. You can see that's the beauty. Articulation in jewelry is great. It's just not easy when you're showing them on television, but that's going to be it. So that'll be it at $699.30. And then we still have one of our gold quartz in the pear shapes left. I've got a huge Imperial topaz for you. Yellow diamond drop earrings are also here, and they look so fabulous. And then we'll keep on moving. And if you got any requests, get them in. All right, so coming up, there are also some big Mandarin deals today. So I've got a series of Mahenges here. I'm going to start with, I'm going to just show you a couple because we want to give you, I mean, look at that color, first of all. That one's going to be tough to compete with. But luckily, they're all top-notch stones. And everything I'm going to show you here is over a carat as well. And so this is really an important time. If you're ever thinking about a Mahenge, and we added a lot of gold. You know how we're passionate about really having the mountings match and suit the stone, right? Well, look at this. And this is kind of a nice way of showing you how there are degrees of difference in color to your different Mahenges. And you can see on the right side, it's much more pinky red. And over here, this one's going to be a Mahenge that's got a rather sapphire. So let's just show you the difference. And that's my point. And then I'm going to show you their other Mahenges. Here's my other one that I've got for you. It's in the bridge because I'm trying to accommodate some requests we have. So here's what we have in Mahenges, and then we'll show the pink sapphire. But see the red, and that's really what's important here, is the difference is really incredible because we talk about this all the time. And if you only see Mahenges, you go, yeah, it's a pink. It's a pink. I get it. It's a hot pink. It's kind of bright. You see the difference, though, between sapphire and Mahenge. And this would be virtually impossible to describe. It's just really about seeing it. So that's why I brought these out to show everybody, because if you are newer to the spinel world, or specifically the Tanzania and Mahenge spinels, that's the difference here. So that's where, again, I just thought that'd be helpful. So if you want a pink sapphire, we have one. If you want a Mahenge, you want to go a little more pinky red, neon, that's the way to go. And that, by the way, is the hottest pink sapphire we have. So, you know, it's going up against the hotter variety. And then we've got, oh, good, the evil eye. It's funny, I thought this was out here with me because I wonder if we have two, because I actually put this aside thinking I knew somebody would ask for this today. So I'm wondering if we actually have two available. But I've got it, Judith. We've got your evil eye necklace that we showed over the weekend, so we'll show that again. But if you'd like either of these Mahenges, guess what? Same incredible price tag. Love this idea. You know what we'll do? I'll reduce one of them because I'm looking, we got one with a little less diamond weight. So here's how this is going to roll. We're going to show you first 111. Let's go with the bridge first. 1120767. We'll go left to right. This is the bridge style with a carat even stone, 99 points in diamonds. Okay, so that's an oval as opposed to a pear shape. If you go here, that's going to be a big, big value because we've got really, truly one of the hottest but cleanest. These are unheated, untreated stones. You don't get to see that every day. There's a lot of stones that obviously are out there. Most of them undergo at least a heat treatment, and that's something that's usually seen about 99% of gems out there. And that means they're still natural, but they just go through a process to make them look their best. It's kind of like, you know, I kind of liken it to as ladies sometimes, you know, we'll feel better if we have our hair done and our makeup done and we're dressed up as opposed to when we roll out of the bed in the morning with, you know, maybe just au naturel, right? Sometimes we're just beautiful in our natural state, but we, you know, would like a little help. So there's, again, that's kind of how I liken gemstones, right? The true beauty is within and the fact it's natural, but still, most gemstones get a little bit of treatment of some kind. This is a stone that is sans treatment, no treatment at all needed, and I think you can see why. When a stone comes out looking like that out of the ground, you don't need any help. It's all perfect the way it is. That's the case with these spinels, and with the Mahenge specifically, with that hotter, brighter color, you might think that's getting a little extra help, but it's not. That's all Mother Nature. So it's really incredible, isn't it? And we've got a huge value for you right now because, again, so much to love, but that's going to be all the information for the left side. That one's going to be, you know what, $24.99 instead of $69.99. If you want to go for the larger, bolder ring, although it's got a bigger stone, it's a carat 07, 1119267 is over here with the rose and the white as is. Really nice to have that rose gold. Just breaking up the white gold there. I think that's a really luxe kind of look, but that's going to have 70 points in diamonds instead of 99. So I'm going to take that one a little bit lesser for you. And we're actually going to do this larger ring over here with the slightly larger center because that's 92.67. That one's actually going to be $19.99. Better yet, let's make it $16.99 and blow it out right now for that one, just because I want to have two really different price ranges available on our Mahenges. So $24.99 on the left side, $16.99 on the right side, and then we'll show the Evil Eye necklace coming up. That is a full-on necklace, meaning pendant with chain, but removable, so you can still use your chain with other things. So I love that idea, and we'll show it to you next, and that's for Judith's request. Still, one of our natural gold quartz is here, so if you would like that, that was the one with the bigger diamond weight, go figure. So that one's still here if you'd like it. We have our aquamarine from earlier, then we can show you the pink sapphire as well. If you really liked the look of that pink sapphire, we'd be happy to show that to you. But let's get on to the Evil Eye necklace. This is here, was here over the weekend briefly. It's 111-6461. Don't forget there are going to be some great diamond classics here today. So that's really exciting because we love our classics. We love shopping diamonds. We love discounts on diamonds because that doesn't usually happen. So here's our Evil Eye style. This is from, again, may look familiar if you were with me yesterday. It's the gigantic Evil Eye style, which is in a medallion pendant. It's removable from this chain, even though the chain has two bezel set diamonds in it. See how I've just placed the pendant more or less centered? But your chain is still removable. It's still going to give you adjustability. It's still got a lobster claw clasp. There are actually 4 different O-rings, so between 16 and 18 inches still, but you can get really refined as far as how you're going to really specify the length that you want it to be. Now, huge diamond weight here, carat 44. I'm going to start there. You get a carat 44 in diamonds, then you get the sapphires and the Sleeping Beauty turquoise in the middle, which is that cabochon round 52 pointer, 76 points in the blue sapphires that are all diamond cut. We're going to show it up close as well. And then I measured it for you. It's 1 inch in the diameter, so it's a really good drop, and there you have it. That's what it looks like all close up, and really important to see that those sapphires are actually set in a little bit of black rhodium, where the rest is in the white rhodium, i.e. white gold. So you've got a really good look. This is your finishing, so it's going to have a nice smooth backdrop to it, so really comfortable on the neckline, and then you even see that bezel set diamond in or as the bail, and then there you can see there's 1 and there's 2 of the bezel set diamonds. This chain is removable, so this piece will come off this chain, and it means you can use this chain with all your other favorite white gold or platinum or sterling pendants and it'll look great. But this one is down to, I mean, what a value, $14.99, another $150 off that price, which of course makes it $13.49 and change at checkout. So a big, big value there. Love having that one here, and it is going to be, yeah, yes, you've got it? Or? They sure do. Does she see one that doesn't? Because I don't. And we're looking at it really, really, really close up. Now, I will say as I move it, they are what we call diamond cut, Judith. These are diamond cut sapphires. So they're kind of twinkling. I know sapphires don't normally twinkle. They don't usually sparkle. We don't rely on sapphires for sparkle. But those stones are diamond cut rounds, so they are giving much more life and liveliness than a sapphire usually does. So yes, I would, and I'm looking at it up close, and I've looked at it in person, and I can show it to you on the neckline. They are beautifully, beautifully matched blues. But of course, when you see how that cobalt blue, that kind of bright royal blue, sometimes looks a little brighter at times as I move it, that's all that diamond cutting sparkle. So we'll show it on the hand once more, then we'll take it to the neckline, and I think it's already gone, but it sounds like she may be verifying. So here it is, and then that's what it looks like from a little bit of a distance away. Then I'll show it to you on the neckline so you get another idea of the size. But it's definitely, I mean, you can see there the consistency, how it creates that beautiful classic east to west marquise that is creating that evil eye. Then we'll show it to you on as well, so you can see it here on a skin tone and just see it from a little bit further away and check out how bold that is. And then of course you see that chain, which gives you just so much luxury to have so much adjustability built in. And then of course those extra bezel set diamonds in the chain as well. So you can see what it looks like against a chartreuse color as well. And that's going to be a bold standout style. So it sounds like that one's gone. We'll go back to our wheel, see what else we can put up for you that is going to be on the way. I've got a beautiful Imperial dome style ring. Look at this one. And it's definitely going to be that rich, saturated Imperial color we love. And of course this one in the rose gold, although we'll be happy to switch it for you if you'd prefer white or yellow. So the item number here is 112-1635, and it is a fabulous look. Don't forget about those Mahenges that are still here. The emerald and diamond pendant still available for you as well. I know it's a Monday with a lot going on, so obviously we got a lot of late arrivals to our Monday nights now these days in fall, but hope that you'll call us on anything you might still be thinking about if you are. So here we are with our Imperial, kind of a larger dome style certainly, and it's really well done with this carat 98. So this is a way to get not too much pink, but it's definitely more than just a yellow or an orange, which is typically what we see in the Imperials, right? Where they stay more yellow, gold, and orange. I know lately all we've been seeing are these really saturated mice phenos, but keep in mind this is very atypical for the color. Usually you get a lot lighter yellow, almost just a golden, and that's it. This is extraordinary material. It's got a real nice peachy color to it. It's got the halo around it. Then 3 bigger diamonds on either side that go beyond that are going to be those really special burnished. So those are set down into the gold. So you have a wider band, but it is a smooth surface of gold. I actually really like this tone in the rose gold. That backdrop of rose gold just gives it almost like a sunset feeling. You get a little different color. It's still contrasting with the stone in the center, but you get a really pretty softer, almost again, just matching all the tones of color together really, really well. So that is what I appreciate so much about the rose gold here. But again, if that's not your perfect gold color choice for the Imperial, please feel free to change it. We will do that for you. But it's also going to be, watch this, it was a $59.99 ring. You pair up a 2-carat Imperial with the ideal color, you put it in a lot of gold with diamonds, suddenly that's why it's a $6,000 piece. So much for that. We're going to take it a lot lower for you. Watch this. It's going to go ultra, ultra, ultra affordable. So if you've been a fan of Imperials and you want to get one of our very, very best, you're looking at it now. It's here with a lot of gold weight, but not overdone up in the diamonds. It's got a really good finishing on the inside. You see all that mirror finishing on the inside, and then here's what it looks like on. And this is one of those serious blowouts. I mean, look at that color, that style, that size, that everything. And I know it's reflecting and picking up a lot of, glare here, but you can see that, all that rose gold finishing, which is just almost like, again, if you like a lot of gold surface area, right? You like to see a lot of gold payoff. This is that kind of style that gives it to you, but it's not $59, $49, or $39, or even $19.99, and suddenly my gem collectors are got to be all over this. Let's go back up close and take a look at it and make it even better than $19.99 or even $1,899. This is wild. For the stone loose, it's a value. Promise you that. It is a value for just that perfect stone in that gorgeous color that we have, almost like a strawberry type of color when we think of like a strawberry blonde. That's kind of what it looks like. And it's $18.88 instead, and that'll be an extra nearly $188.80 off. So you've got an extra savings there. And just, did you get the evil eye for Judith? Thank you, Judith. Enjoy it. It's perfect. You'll love it. So I'm really excited for you to get that one. And then let me know if you'd like that. We're going to give it 60 seconds because we have a pretty short, limited time here, obviously with only 2.5 hours left in the sale overall. I know there's going to be a lot of people who tune in on Wednesday and go, oh my goodness, did I miss it? Did I miss the finale? And then you no longer have the chance to get that 10% off. It makes a difference. Again, we save you sometimes $50 here, $100 there, but you can see savings that are, nearly on almost everything is doubling up and then some. So a huge opportunity to save on your favorites. Get those requests in. Again, why wait? I know a lot of people are going to wait till the last 2 minutes of the show. And so don't wait. Just come on in early with the requests and we'll help you out with whatever they may be. And then we're going to start jumping into classics early here today because we have so many of those classics for you as well. And we even have, guess what is here, a diamond band with princess cuts. We're going to run out the clock here real quick. 20 seconds left on this one. And then we're going to be ready to move along. And we've got princess cut bands. We never see princess cuts hardly ever. They're so difficult to work with, but they're very expensive. And so they tend to elevate up well beyond the typical diamond pricing. So we're going to help you with that. We're going to get you a great chance to pick that up. And then we have so much more to get to. So like really rolling quickly through. But again, if you have requests, get them in. Let me know if you've already made a request when you're here. So I know, so we can show you your favorite ideas. And then still have that one big emerald cut tanzanite that's got to go as well. But this is crazy limited. We have a beautiful ring. It's still one of the higher end rings, and I know we do a lot of diamonds, so this is really a statement here, because when we get into this high level of diamonds, and we're not talking about just carat weight here. I know we see a lot of big carat weights in our jewelry all the time. That's not unusual, but what we're going to show you next is really, really important. It's a band. Classic as can be, but it really elevates because it's not just rounds. And 99% of the time, that's what we see. Round diamonds, and there's nothing wrong with that. We love our round brilliants. They're classic. But what we're about to see is an upgrade beyond that, and we actually have the white and the yellow gold here for you, which is really impressive. This is even, I will say it's meant to be a standalone, but if you wanted to, if you're like me and you really like to stack and build and create unique pieces, you could actually put a couple together if you wanted to. You could even go ring guards if you wanted to have two together there that are not even the same gold color. It's fabulous in every way, but you get 3 rows, but they're all completely, perfectly aligned, so you get a solid, wider look here. You know, we did a band over the weekend that was 5 rows, and it was meant to look like it was stacked. It was kind of meant to, it was designed with the idea where it was meant to look a little like you'd stacked 5 separate rings. There was a little separation to each row. This is different. It's 3 rows, but it's really important because the princess cuts are down the middle, and then the round brilliants are on the borders. It is absolutely stunning. Take a look at this, and then we'll see who's got the Imperial, because that one should be long gone. Now, here's the classic white gold, which we tend to love with our white diamonds. However, there is something about this yellow gold. There's a richness about it, there's a beauty about it, and yet, if you're looking straight on to the band, it pretty much just looks like white diamonds. You can't even see the gold. And that is a testament. Look at that, straight on. I know this is at an angle so you can really see it, but when you look straight on at that yellow gold version, it looks just like the white gold version, does it not? So you've got a really super, super cool piece here. It has got the, look at that, rounds. Princess cuts are slightly recessed below that, and then another row of rounds. So it's an incredibly important designer style. It's a beautiful feel on the hand. It's got that great width and thickness and depth to the gold, so you are not missing out on gold weights that, you know, for a few years now have been really absent in fine designer jewelry. Even, I'm talking about even the pricey pieces, you know, you see less and less and less gold utilized because gold is more and more and more money. So it's not a lot of people are working with all of the gold in the world that we used to, back when gold was something you didn't have to think about, right? It's just a different world. So 96 points, item number is 1118004. I'm so excited about this, but it's so limited. And even with our diamond pieces throughout this event, even though we've been lucky to have a few different diamond options, when it's, you know, rings, bracelets, earrings, hoops, what have you, this is one that is limited to what we have in stock, as they all have been. So it's not unlimited. It's very, very rare to see on the air. We don't make anything going forward with princess cuts because the princess cuts are essentially too expensive. We're kind of priced out of princess cuts these days because they're just so much more than our typical round brilliants, and we kind of get set and used to a certain price tag when it comes to our diamonds here that, you know, not everyone's going to understand that when we start using princess cuts, the price has to go up, right? So we like to keep everything kind of uniform in pricing, but this is why you shop tonight and take the $49.99 designer ring that is going to go so much lower than that. You've got to see one on though because it's a stunner. It really is. I mean, this is just adding a little extra It's taking a classic diamond style and really just elevating it. I mean, literally, you're elevating the outside edges of diamonds here. Look at how beautiful that is on. And again, that's the yellow gold. You would never be able to tell. You're not seeing the yellow gold until you actually see it from the profile. And then you see how much depth it has to that gold, all that mirror finishing, just a wall of mirror finishing on the side. So it's not just, you know, it's not sitting right flat against the hand. It's got some extra presence to it. And part of that has to be made that way because remember, you have tiered diamond rows here. Remember that center row is actually recessed. It means it's set a little lower, and I'll show it to you here. It's set a little lower in the princess cuts than the outside edges are. So you get a little different textural look as well as the different cuts that are used here throughout. It is a stunning piece. That's the white gold. I'm going to switch them out, trying the white gold for you as well, because I know you're probably intrigued by that too. There's your finishing on the inside. And how about this? Something we don't always need to show, but look at that. The depth through the back, where it's mostly usually the most narrow point of any, you know, ring at all. You've got some serious depth to the gold. You've got a beautiful thickness to it, and it's not even $49.99. We only have a couple available. You know this is going to be popular. I'll tell you, after basically now a week and 2 days of this sale event, it's been by far our diamonds that are the most loved and requested and sought out. It's our all diamond pieces. It's the classics. I don't know if that's because everyone's really just shopping classics right now, if it's that you're thinking about gifting, if it's just that you know our diamonds are just spectacular. And every single day is a sale price on diamonds here. So to get an extra sale on top of that is really unheard of. And think about it, it's 96 points, plus it's also 59 points. The huge stones are the princess cuts. The round brilliants are big too, but they're just a little bit smaller, and it's going to be a carat 55 in total weight. Here's the white gold. And so let's find out which one you like. We can do rose gold as well. That's the pure white gold, probably the favorite when it comes to our diamonds, although over the weekend we saw our hoops take over when it was the yellow gold options. They were the most popular, but it's not even half this price at $2,500. This is where, again, you shop diamonds. Diamonds do not go on sale. Diamonds never do. They do not lose their value either. So when you see discounts like this, and now we've swapped them. There's the white gold at the top there and the yellow gold at the bottom. So this is where, again, diamonds don't go on sale. You don't get discounts on diamonds. I say this all the time. The only way to get a discount on a diamond worldwide is usually to just lower your standards on the diamonds, right? Just say, okay, I'll go for a lesser quality. Okay, I'll go for a smaller diamond. Okay, I'll go for a lesser color. I'll go for a lesser clarity. I'll go for a, you know, not perfect cut stone. That is what you never need to do here. You don't need to sacrifice. You don't need to lower your standards. You get the top quality stones all the time, and yet the prices are falling for the finale. This is our finale of the falling sale. So take a look. And it's not even $2,500 or $24 or $23 or $22 or $21.99. This is the band to own. It is $1,999, but that's with an extra, yes, $200 is going to come off that price because you've got your 10% off. So that's nearly $200. It's $199.90 coming off that price to make that one only $17.99 and 10 cents. So that is the way to get that fabulous diamond band right here, right now, before it's gone, white or yellow or rose. You take your favorite and really just enjoy the luxury that that band is all about. So stunning, so rare, and yes, it's going to be on sale to under $1,800. Now, do we have any other requests to get to tonight? Because we only have 2.5 hours left. Actually, 2:23 now. So 2:23. That's 2 hours and 23 minutes. That's all we have left in the show and the event. So again, I know it's tempting to wait till the last 10 minutes of the show. Do not do that tonight because we are going to have so many requests here. This is the biggest sale we do. It doesn't get better. It doesn't get bigger. I mean, we talking like there's a lot of sale events coming up. You're probably going, nah, she doesn't mean that. She means the biggest sale of September, right? She means the biggest sale of maybe this month. We do Black Friday. We do something at the end of the year. I got to tell you, there is not a bigger sale or bigger discount than what you're seeing right here, right now. So take advantage, get those pieces you can't stop thinking about and that you want to have in your collection. All right, so we're moving on. The diamond band, white or yellow, you let me know. We got a white gold on already. That's always the most popular, but the yellow gold's amazing too. And look at that difference, if you will. It's not really a difference. There's the yellow and there's the white. And from the top, if you weren't seeing all this backdrop and this inside and all those details from all the angles, you would think that they're both just in white gold. It's amazing. So really, really stunning. Thank you. We've got more gold quartz on the way. Kathy T. Does she also, I mentioned the elongated oval is still here. Is that a no for her, or does she want to see that one too? Okay, so let me just show her the elongated oval as well, because we had the elongated oval from yesterday. Let me see if I can find it. We'll show that in case you missed it yesterday. Okay, so we'll do that, and then we'll see what else we can find for requests. We've got, here's the okay, so I've got 3 gold quartz to show. So we still have a pear shape from earlier. Wouldn't you figure that's what everyone's asking for today, gold quartz. So here we are, and I am so excited about this. This is really fun, and oh gosh, this is amazing. And hi, Margaret. Oh, Margaret, she got the, did she get it tonight? Was that you, Margaret, over there? Oh, good. Hi, Margaret. I'm just seeing that you did get the gold quartz. Thank you so much. And she has wonder rings, and she has, sounds like a tanzanite maybe, or an Asher cut square. I'm not sure which one. If it's a, yeah, probably a tanzanite. Oh, I love that. Well, thank you, Margaret, so much. Margaret M., appreciate you watching. That's wonderful. Oh, we got another call. Shopper that's got 45 pieces. Oh my goodness, wow. This is, I'm hearing that a lot lately. Wow, you can't stop. You can't get too much jewelry. And hey, Jess, Margaret shouted you out as well. She said thank you to you too. So she said always takes care of her. So I relayed your message, Margaret. All right, coming up, here's the gold quartz we have for you coming up now. This is one option. So I've got a pear shape with some yellow diamonds here. That's a lot of gold in that one. Then we also have an elongated oval here, and that's in white gold. So you can automatically see the differences because we're gonna let you choose your gold color on any one of these 3. And then, okay, Kathy, I have the big one here. If you wanna go big diamonds, you go here. Big diamonds. Big, 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 big. And those are really important diamonds. So let's zoom back. That's my gold quartz inventory right now. There it is. There they are. And you've got either a really, again, beautiful pear shape like we saw earlier, or you can get a more traditional oval or an elongated oval right there. So which one? And you can see white gold, yellow gold, or two-tone. So really how they mix and match and how they look so different and dynamic, and really how changing the gold color does make a difference, I think. So you can see them on display side by side and really pick which one's your favorite there. But let me know if you do have a favorite already that you want me to just zoom right in on, then we can give you the information for that right away. But this is super, super special. Diamond bands are still popular. Don't wait on those. And then here we are with our favorites. And I got to tell you, this one's the 520 over here. So that's the 520. That'll be the largest of the 3. And then we'll work backwards here. That's going to be the 4.5 carat in the oval with the huge diamonds. Those are pear and marquise cut diamonds all the way just flanking the sides. Then you've got your 382 over here. So it goes smallest to largest, largest to smallest on the centers. And then we can break down diamond weights for you. But they're all going to be under $2,500. Wait, is that right? Even that shocked me with that big one in the middle, just because this one's got such important diamonds at 82 points among 6 stones. And they're fancy cuts, and they're really special. So the fact they're all under 20, actually, let's take them even lower than that. This one's going to be the most pricey because of those bigger diamonds. That one's still going to be under 25, under 24, under 23. I'll just make this one $22.99. And that's all before your 10% extra off. Now, the other 2 on the sides left and right are going to be well under $2,000. And we're doing it like this. If you want the biggest stone up there, the 520 with 39 points, that one's only $16.99. But the most affordable of them all will be the pear shape over here, and that's got yellow diamonds to boot, and that one's going to be $15.99. So if we can zoom in on one that, you know, maybe you have it a favorite already picked out, let me know. But they're all one of a kinds. We're changing the gold and doing sizing on any one of the 3 for you as well. And so that's the important thing to keep in mind. So this will be actually $22.99. So actually they're under $2,300 each. That's $22.99. Minus 10%, so take another basically, yeah, $230 off that price. And then we've got this one, next cost down, that's $15.99, and this one's only rather $16.99 and $15.99. So I know that's confusing. Let me know and we can zoom in on your favorite there, and then we've got some men's rings coming out. Robert says, I want new diamond. Well, I don't know if he's new or if he wants new, but I think he's new. We've got Robert some diamond gents rings. Actually, we only have 2 in stock, 2 ever. So I'm going to show you both of our white diamond gents rings that we have. So you got time? We got 2 pieces. We'll show you basically the inventory. Did you have any requests, Will, or anything on this? Okay, anybody on the gold quartz? Let me know if we can zoom in on one and put up the graphics, because obviously they're all different, but we kind of walked you through. Largest to smallest on the stones are going to be, again, 520 over here, the 4 carat 50 over here, and then the 382, and then I can give you all the specifics on diamond weights as you ask for them. But that's a really good value given that they're all $22.99 or less. So huge value on those 3, and then I like them in the yellow gold personally, family. But honestly, I say that and then I look at the white gold on the right side and I go, I like that too. Because it's almost like the backdrop that suits the quartz the best. And then the yellow gold acts as a contrast beyond that. So I don't know, it's gonna be totally up to you guys. You make the tough decisions. I just do the easy part, which is just price things really extra super duper low, and that's that. So there they are. $22.99 or less. We got $16.99 on the right side, $22.99 in the center, and only $15.99 on the left. I am really, really loving that centerpiece. Those huge diamonds really make it. So let's get to Robert's request next. I'm striking out on requests so far, but that's okay. Hopefully we'll help you out eventually here tonight with whatever you're looking for. But that's the thing I want you to remember too. If somebody makes a request and it's not you, but what you see on the air you love, you can always take it as well, because you know sometimes these requests don't work out. So we always want to make sure that if there is something you love, you're not leaving it on the table for somebody else. Now we only have 2 white diamond gents rings in the entire inventory. So we will take a moment here and show you both. Now I'll start here with the classic. This is the one that's our bestseller all time in gents jewelry by far. It's what we call the wall of diamonds. And then we have another version which is really just going to be a very different look, because it's got one single stone that's very large first and then some other diamond accents. So there are 2 options in gentlemen's white diamond rings. Welcome to the show, Robert. Glad you're with us. He's brand new, it looks like. And we'll start with, well, let's start with 1115865, which is on the left side, where you get a larger single diamond here, which is tough to do. That's a 70-point VS round. Then it goes on the sides. That's a really cool octagon style that is actually housing a channel of diamonds. So there are round brilliants all the way through. The center stone being the 70 pointers, the outside being smaller accents, total 33. So over a carat, it's a carat 03 total, but each one giving you a lot of gold. But you can see there's more of what I call a mid-size ring on the left. This is a larger ring on the right. With that said, both could be wearable for the ladies as well, because if you like a bigger, bolder gold presence and a lot of diamonds, ladies can wear either of these styles. I know many ladies who have shopped them and purchased them and love them. So they're not just exclusively for the gentlemen, but as far as what we do for the guys, you know, having enough weight and gold weight and size to be a gent's ring, these are the ones we offer in white diamonds. White diamonds, again, tougher to go on sale, especially when you start to get into much bigger stones like these are. So here's what we've got for you. 70 points in the center, 33 on the rounds on the left side. Then if you want to go with our what we call the wall of diamonds, it's going to be item number 1110304, and that will be our carat 43 in diamonds in solid gold. You're going to get your choice of gold, white, yellow, rose on either. So I know that you know, for our newer shoppers who are always saying, oh, that would be perfect. I hear this from some of our even our veteran shoppers that'll see they'll say, we'll have a gal who's been shopping with us a long time. She'll go, oh, if only that was in yellow gold, I would take it. And remember, I know that we don't always have every single gold color on the air to show you, but usually when it's something we make, we can offer that to you. So you're still getting your choice of, and even on the really, really large gents rings that have so much gold weight to them, you still get that choice. So I want to make sure you understand that and know that and love that, because I want you to really have your perfect piece in every way. So all of that to consider here, but the price tag, unbelievable on either or. They were, okay, the big one, the big 70 pointer is a $79.99 ring. If you've shopped white diamonds, now listen, I know we were, I was talking to somebody here at TVON. She was at the mall the other day. She went to a mall, to the big chain store of jewelry, not a high-end chain, really kind of a, you know, one of the more basic chain stores. And again, she was absolutely blown away on what I've been saying and been kind of telling you guys is that, have you noticed it, whether it's an online retailer or a store? Most everything you get right now is even lab grown. That's, you look at their diamond section, and if you look carefully or read the verbiage, it's actually mostly lab grown man-made stones right now. And they'll still tell you they're diamonds. There is a difference, obviously. They might be chemically the same because, you know, technology has allowed us to figure out a way to make diamonds and to even mimic their chemical properties. So one can call them the same. But remember, these are mined from the earth. And I just say that for our newer shoppers who are looking at this going, well, I saw one at the mall that was, you know, still a lot of money, but it looked pretty good. And again, there's a lot of lab grown out there. When it looks really, again, like a bright, beautiful color and quality. A lot of times those are lab-grown man-made stones these days. Just want to remind you that we're all about the VS stones here in the natural from the earth stones. So these are actual diamonds. Because I know with our price tags, it's sometimes a little bit tougher to understand that aspect too. But here's what we're going to do on this one. The 70 pointer is going to be a blowout. We're going to do that one for $24.99. And then, of course, that's $22.49 at checkout. And then this one, there's a reason why this is our all-time bestseller in men's jewelry, is because 304 is a really spectacular value. How good a value? Well, it's a carat 43 in diamonds and a lot of gold, as you can well see, finished on the inside as both of them are. But this ring, with that almost large-scale signet style, that one's only $1,499. And we have not seen, by the way, ever a price tag lower than that, because the most I've ever, I'm talking about 7 years of sales here at TVON, 7 years I've been hosting this show. I'm going to tell you right now that the most that's ever been is $100 off, which of course you understand would be $13.99. You're actually getting a greater savings today, given that it's 10% off, because you're saving nearly $150. So that's going to take it lower than even that wall of diamonds, world famous, classic, must have, everybody loves it. That's like the Wonder Ring for the guys. I mean, for as popular as the Wonder Ring is for the ladies, that's the Wall of Diamonds gents ring. It is iconic. It is popular. Debbie, we've got your zircon next. That is everything we have in white diamonds gents jewelry. Everything. So let me show you this one on first. This is the classic. This is the Wall of Diamonds. A gal can wear it as well. We're sizing it for you. It's a little large for me because we size it as that more typical size 10 gents ring size to start. But again, any size, any gold color you need or want on that one. And it looks great in yellow gold as well. I've seen it in yellow gold. I wish we had it, because it really, if you're a yellow gold wearer, try to envision it. It's really rich. You still get this large platform of 20 individual round brilliant diamonds all across the top. They're really good size stones, and you've got, again, VS as well. Now, if you want to go with one single stone, I think this looks almost like this could be a gent's wedding band. It could be, if you want to do diamonds, something that's a little flashier than just a plain gold band. Sometimes, you know, a larger diamond does the trick. Could be a gent's pinky ring, really wherever you want to wear it. But that's our 70-point VS, 33 points on the sides, and that one's the $24.99 deal. It'll be $22.49 and change for you on that one. So those are the two gents diamond rings we have. Now, that's another request that, again, you don't need to be the requester to take advantage of, because our requester is not taking them. So this is where you can get your favorite as well. And for anybody who's shopping, even for the future, like I say, the holidays are coming, right? I know it's only September, but it's the very end of September, and on Sunday it's October. So then it's Halloween and Thanksgiving, and then before you know it, Hanukkah and Christmas are here, and this sale doesn't get any bigger or better. So this is why I would say we know what's happening till the end of the year. If you want to shop either of those for holidays, this is the day to do it. If you want to get in on those values, this is the day to do it. There's not a better time to shop the savings, because the savings don't get better. They don't get bigger. That's all there is. So $14.99 for the Gents Wall of Diamonds, always popular at that price, by the way. It's one of the biggest values we have in jewelry here, to be able to get that for $14.99. So to take another $150 off that price is really significant. It really is. But then you've got your 70-point big stone there on the left. So those are our gents diamond rings. Let's show the lady zircon for Debbie. Debbie, thank you for the request. This is item number 1111012 coming up right now. It is like a pinky golden, ooh, look at that color. I'm a fan. This is a big stone. 261 in the round pink zircon, 56 points in the diamonds as well. And let's get some jewelry out of here. Last call in the sale. Victor, what were you taking? I took the white diamond band ring. You did not. The white diamond band ring in the white gold or the yellow? White gold. Who got it? New register. Cindy from where? From Colorado. Colorado. Oh my goodness. I love it. I love it. Cindy, should I come visit you on Saturday morning? I was thinking about going out for a big game Saturday morning. I got to tell you, there's a big game going on at 9 a.m. It's my alma mater against this other school you've probably heard something about, you know, because they're making some headlines. I was thinking, should I come visit Cindy on Saturday morning? But then I'd have to miss shopping with you guys. You know where I'm always out on Sunday mornings. I'm always here. So kind of puts a cramp in my football game style, but anyway, Cindy in Colorado, welcome, and great pick out there. All right, so here we are. So this is my 261 zircon, and it's 56 points in diamonds. And this one's good. This one's actually, I love the color. It's just so distinctive, because as you look at it, it's kind of like, it can kind of blow your mind. It can look like one color, and then as it moves and turns, going, no, wait, is it pink? Is it, wait, is it orange? Is it golden? Is it, I'm seeing purples, I'm seeing blues. What's going on? Fascinating, like a kaleidoscope of color. On this zircon, it's a 261 with 56 points. I love it in the rose, but you can change it to the yellow or the white gold as well. And Debbie, if you like this one, I don't know if she asked for this specific ring or just a zircon in general, but I'll tell you, this is zircon with extras, right? A zircon, but better. It's got so much of that bold color. I love that zircons are giving you every color of the rainbow. They really do. It's going to be better than even, let's skip over $15.99 and all that. Let's just take it real low here and make it $999, but extra discount going on. You get to save another $100 off that price, and it'll get at under $900 at $899 if you'd like to have that. $899.10 to get that ring, and I'll try it on because this takes, it's over a half carat in diamonds. That's significant, but I love this extended kind of halo. It's still a double halo of sorts, but it goes on out to the edges there and gives you a little more. Do you see the distinctive pattern there? It's like a circular, a square, and a marquise style, but that's surrounding your round brilliant diamonds there. So it looks great, doesn't it? It kind of elevates your outer halo. And, Leanne, if you're out there, Leanne, let me know if you have, any interest in seeing. She gave me a whole list of requests. Do you have this one? So verifying on this one, I'm going to try it on. And again, Leanne in Florida, if you're with me, please let me know so I can start showing you all your requests. We do have quite a few pieces that we brought out for her. And also we have some black diamond drop earrings, some great Imperials, some big emeralds. You let me know what museum piece we can show you. We're not shopped out yet, guys. Can't be shopped out quite yet. We got a lot of pieces to discount. And we only have 2 hours and 5 minutes to do it, so not a lot of extra time. So that one sounds like it's gone. Congratulations. How about a really cool pair of earrings? And then we also have a heart-shaped mandarin. Yes, we do. A big one, too. It's a 7-carat pluser. It can take you all the way up in tanzanites to 14 or 20 carats plus in your tanzanites. Love to see that. We don't get a lot of discounting going on that. I mean, we have the best pricing in the world on tanzanite. That's with the best quality in the world. So when you see them all put together with an extra discount, that's kind of amazing. And don't forget, top of the hour is in 5 minutes. We're going to see a top of the hour special. It is going to be a hoop earring that I know you've asked for. It wasn't here for the weekend. It's a new one. It looks like almost identical to the hoops that were so popular over the weekend, but they had 363 in diamonds. So what I'm going to do is bring you the slightly smaller version of, just slightly. They're still going to give you a lot of diamonds, trust me. And there's still an inside-out oval hoop. And we're bringing them to you at the top of the hour, and for good reason, because they are a crazy good value. So make sure you stay with us, hoop earring lovers. If you really adored those oval hoops we had over the weekend, but you couldn't quite swing them, or you just want to see a slightly smaller version, top of the hour, they're coming. So 4 minutes away, and this zircon sounds like it's gone. And then let me just show you, this bracelet is one of our best. And this is where savings are pretty important. I'm going to show this bracelet to you, and then you let me know if you want the deal of a lifetime on 18-karat gold. This is probably where you just want to take it to a jeweler and melt it down. There's just so much gold. It's just an embarrassment of riches here in 18-karat gold. And that has an antique feel to me. It looks like a piece that is just plucked out of a royal collection with a history and a story behind it. It's item number 1117823. Tell me, when was the last time you saw this bracelet on the air? And let me show you how this works, because this is all this width all the way to the back. It's got one of the most beautifully intricate closures. And then this is multiple rows. I know that these look like bezel set diamonds, don't they? It's actually a beadwork done in gold where these many rows, and you have actually 8 rows here. 3 and 3 and 2 more there. So you have 8 rows, but it's all looks like bezel set. They're all beaded, but you do have diamond sections that are basically these elongated stations that keep it all aligned, because you see there is a little bit of movement to these different rows. They're not going to flip or turn. They're not going to overlap over each other, but there's a little bit of movement, and it's basically kept straight and kept all in line here by these large pave stations you have. Then this is obviously your big centerpiece, which is just antique, lacy, diamond weight everywhere. Then the same thing happens on this side. And this closure is really cool because it's going to be able to just kind of lock into place here. And so we'll show you how that works. So this is going to be an up close. You just literally slide it. So you know how we have an insert closure? This one is the same concept. It's just over a wide length here. And then it's got this great detail, and this little button, that's how you release it. So this is how it's going to open up here for you. And that's also going to be a locking closure. So it's really beautifully done. And all of this bracelet, 18K, 334 in diamonds. Let's take a look at it up close so you can see the pattern in the way it's set up here and the way this is decorated and designed and all the intricacy of the bezels. You got quite a few diamonds here. Let me see if I can prop it up for you, if it's gonna stay for me, Sarah, for a minute, just so I can zoom back. Please stay for just so I can walk over here and zoom back on the camera so you can see, wow. There are bezel sets in pave throughout. There's where this texture looks like it's diamonds, but it's not. You can see there are actually round segments here that are done with that beadwork as well. And then there are those bars you're gonna have on either side, and that solid pave as well. So this is a really beautiful bracelet. You saw it's the same width all the way around as well. So it's very designer, it's very decadent, but it's very fluid as well. It's comfortable to wear for being a bigger style. So really, truly stunning. And 18 karat solid gold through and through. White gold only, of course, on this one. 3 1/3 plus 1. So 3 1/3 carats plus 1, 334. So a lot of diamond weight to go with it. There's obviously only one like it. It's been stuck in a vault for the longest time. Probably has a lot to do with the fact that it was a $16,000 price tag, and it should be staying right about there. We're going to take it to the all-time low. These are the kind of pieces that we live for, to bring out during an event like this. This is what we want to do the most. It was $15,999. That's why it doesn't come out very often. And you probably think, well, 16,000 seems a little steep for 3 1/3 carats based on kind of our what would you call it? Kind of our way of method of operation here, right? Our MO is to make diamonds a little more affordable, but that's, again, does diamond weight always take into account the fact that you have essentially 8 bracelets in one? Because we saw those 8 different rows all aligned by diamonds, and then that big platform, and remembering that it's not just 14 karat gold, but it's 18 karat gold instead. So that's a huge upgrade to get. And then you look at it and go, okay, now I get it, $16,000. Watch what I'm about to do. Top of the hour is around the corner. We are so excited this one's here. Take a look at it. It's not even going to be $16,000. It's not even 10. And then we'll show it on the wrist again for you. I love this clasp. Look at this closure, though. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? There is a diamond button right there, too. It's actually diamond pave along the sides, then almost like a leaf-like pattern, and then that diamond bezel set button, and then your safety is at the end there where you've got that little closure. So it's really beautiful. That's the back. You could wear it like that. If you wanted a different look one day, you reverse it. And it's a 7-inch fit, 7-inch length, so it's going to work for an average size wrist here. I'm going to put it on the hand one more time here. And then we are going to do something crazy wild. I cannot get over how affordable this is. This is the one you want, and I'll show it to you right here. And that's going to be the size that it gives you. I'm going to measure it as well. Let me get you a width across the way, and we're going to help you right now as our top of the hour arrives, and look at the width you get here on this bracelet. It is a total of 1 1/4 inches wide, and that's going to essentially be all the way around the entirety of the bracelet. Back up close we'll go. It's not 10, it's not 9, it's not 8. And it's not even $7,000. You know what? Forget about $69.99 as well. Let's make it a lot more interesting here. Not even $59.99. Think about all the 18 karat gold you have here, and then the diamonds to go along with it, and yet a huge value. It's going to be only $5,888. There's nearly $600 coming off that price as well, and that would be the way to go. Don't forget, a lot of our pieces are still here from the first hour. Gents diamond pieces are here. A couple ladies diamond bands. All of our gold quartz, except for the one pear shape at the beginning, gone. Or the rest are here though, and then we've got all those mahenges we showed you. So Marion, we've got, is it Marion? We've got a request for her in diamond studs real quick before our top of the hour gets here. So that's the bracelet, $58.88. Remember though, one of our bigger, more significant discounts there, and that there's $589 essentially coming off that price tag for you. So it's going to be a really, really special buy. So that is just tons and tons of 18 karat gold. If you lean towards the more antique, estate, vintage kind of aesthetic in your jewelry, we don't see that very often because we don't sell estate jewelry. We don't sell any used pieces, but that's certainly a way to get that look, but still a new piece. Okay, so let's get to this request really, really quickly. I'm going to need to come in a ways, but it's item number 111, 1936, and again with classic diamonds. Now this is interesting. Zoom back a ways for that very large bracelet, and yet look at the power those diamond studs give us. We are zoomed back as far as our camera will go, and yet this is a smaller stud, and check out how they sparkle from a distance away. We don't have star filters. We don't give these any unnatural help here. This is just the beauty of VS Diamonds. Now we come in and look at our normal depth here and realize, okay, now I understand why, when it comes to diamonds, why you want to be shopping the best of the best here. Got a messy wheel from that bracelet, so just let me show you real quick here. And Marion, thank you so much for this request. I mean, this is a stud that is going to work primary or second, third, fourth, all the way on up. This is really any piercing you have. It's 1936. They're 50 points. This is a classic stud size to get. It's really, really beautiful. And here we go. I'd have to see what that is, Cher, if you can let me know what ring that was or if you have a screenshot of it. 1693, I can check and see if we have anything similar for you and see if it's here. Let's do this. I've got a huge value for you, and this is available. We got a little bit of quantity on studs, as we like to do with our diamonds. This is why diamonds are so popular during an event like this. You know the diamond consistency, you know our quality. A stud earring never goes on sale. We know that. The bigger diamonds, the more money they get. This is not happening here with the 50 pointer. They used to be $9.99. We're going to make them a sale event price, get you an extra 10% off. Remember, we're going to do the official welcome to the top of the hour here in just a moment. We are moments away from celebrating the hoop earrings that we have that you haven't seen yet in this event. And this is where we get you studs that are a pure classic. Thank you for the request, Marion, because this is really special. And it's not even going to be, guys, and they're pushbacks with butterfly backs. They're in rose gold. I know that's the least popular of stud earring, but you know what? We'll do white or yellow for the same exact price. But we got to make it a lot better than $9.99 or $8.88. This is still an important diamond. It's a 25 point at least on each. So you've got a really significant size here, a really good look. They're the basket. We don't ever do our studs to where the baskets are too high or too elevated. I never want them to look like starter studs that you get your ears pierced with when you're sitting at the, in the chair at the mall when you've got those starters in for like 6 months where they're like, look like Frankenstein bolts. We don't want that. So I'm really, really a fan of when we, take into account, let's put an appropriate fine jewelry setting for our diamonds. That's what this is, and we're going to make them a huge value. They're not even $799. It's even better than that. Not $777. They are only $699, but there's nearly $70 coming off of that price as well. So $699. You got a last call here on our 10% extra off, and that's $629 and change to get that very, very important stud earring, and such a beautiful size to get. And the sparkle never quits because they're VS stones, and that's only gets more exotic and more difficult to get a great value on when they're bigger individual stones like this. We talked about this earlier with that 70-point men's ring. Same thing applies here with a 1/4 carat. This is obviously not just an accent stone. It's a significant size that is always in demand. That's what they look like from a distance. I'm going to put one up to the ear so you can see it there as well. And then you're going to get a fabulous opportunity to save and get them for only $629. This is what they look like from a little distance away here, so you can see what that's all about. See what I mean? Still a great size for a primary piercing, but at the same time, you could actually stack those on up the ear as well and then have them for second, third, fourth. I think it's one of those really versatile sizes that's going to work in a number of different piercings you may have up the ear. So we'll go back to the wheel, and those are for Marion. Thank you so much for your request there, and anybody can grab them, though, in white, yellow, or rose gold. So 30 more seconds, then we're going to welcome you, and we're also going to do that big, big hoop special we have. The hoops are a first in this event. We haven't seen this hoop yet, so we're really excited to have you with us on Omega Monday. This is our must-see Monday. It always is markdowns. Today just gets you the biggest markdowns we do all year. So huge 2 hours to shop. Great event to shop anything, get requests in. That's what we've been taking for most of the hour. But remember, a lot of these request items that we brought out are still here. So it means that if you have any questions or want to pick up something from our first hour, this is the time to do it, because obviously these pieces are bound to go before the show is over. So let's go ahead and welcome you in. We're a little behind because of the request, but again, thank you for those. Keep them coming. This is TVON. I'm Lauren Blair. Glad you're with us. It's Monday night. We're live from Los Angeles, and we have 2 short hours left in our biggest sale event. This is as large as the discounts get. We don't do a bigger discount than this, because when you end up taking 10% off, remember, you've got up to $10,000 of savings on one individual item. There are items here that you can shop on where you can save 10 grand. 10 grand. So there are a lot of savings to be happening. If you have any requests, get them in. Think museum pieces, because obviously when you're shopping a $5,000 item, you save $500. When you're shopping a $7,000 item, you save $700. This is when you want to take advantage and full advantage. That doesn't mean we're not going to have affordable. We just did. We will now. And then we have some other really cool giftable ideas. I brought out a lot of diamonds tonight because that's been the most popular through the event, but still with pieces you haven't seen yet, like a diamond tennis bracelet in a 291 size, a bangle that's the Wonder Bangle, a double row Wonder ring, but it's the mid size, and we have a crescent moon that I have bought. I have already purchased this 12 times. It's a crescent moon pendant. It's super, super, super affordable. It's chic, it's of the moment, it's like the rage right now in jewelry, so we'll show you that as well. So please get requests in, 2 more hours left. Let's get to the hoop earrings. This is a little different. If you're with me over the weekend, you saw a really special 2 carat, actually it was a 336 diamond hoop, right? Let's show you the slightly smaller version of right now. So come on over and take a look here at these ovals. And it is gonna be, if anybody's out there looking for the round 202s, I don't have them in stock. They are literally not here. I checked, I begged, I pleaded, they're not here. So this is the next best thing because it's the same length, but instead of being a round, they're an oval. Instead of 202 in diamonds, they're 2 carats 35. So you still get a really significant diamond weight, but something that, boy, I'm really striking on a request, guys. So again, all the requested items I think are still here. So that's something to keep in mind. If you wanted to take those request items, please do so, because don't wait on the requester to take them, because we have all the requested items still hanging out here. So anything that you saw requested by somebody else is still available for you to take as well. But here we go with 1110425, and this is going to be a real experience here because this is that 1.5 inch oval. I think that inside out style is best perceived in an oval because you get a slightly more elongation to the length than you do the width. So I love a round hoop. I live in round hoops. I wear them almost every day. But this is where you're getting a beautiful oval length. The diamonds are still bigger because remember, we do a round that is the same exact length. It's just a round instead of an oval, and it's got 202. And those are some of our bigger ones. So this is another step up to be able to get into that 2 carat 35 size that you're getting. But remember, we had some really exquisite values on hoops yesterday and diamonds overall, but that was still 336. It still put them in that $2,600 range when all was said and done. This is going to be even better. So that's where, again, you can still get what looks identical to it, but with just a slightly smaller diamond size to each individual one. This is what they look like from a distance on the hand. So you can see they look like rounds from straight on. You then realize from the side profile that they are an oval, and it's still a very subtle difference. It's not like it's that super, super narrow oval. It's just a little bit off. You can see it's 1.5 length. It's 1.25 wide. So that's not much difference because, you know, there's some ovals out there that get real narrow from the side profile. This is not one of them. So it's really meant to look like that classic round. There you can see is the 1.5 inch drop that they have. That's the length. So that's really kind of your payoff. And then here's the width that we have. So right across the midpoint that you see there, 1.25 inches. So only a slight degree of difference there. It's only a 1/4 inch differential. And then I'm going to show you, this is important. It's got the button release. So opens them up. Always use that. Don't pull them apart. You can struggle. You can try. You won't. You have to release them with that button. To close, click them into place. That's all you got to do. That's it. That's all you got to do. It's so easy. I'm going to try one on, but we'll go back up close to give me just a second or two to put them on. And then we've got this look on, so you can see what they look like here from a distance away. They're fantastic. This, honestly, if you had them side by side with the $2,700 3 carat 30s that I had yesterday, that would be the only way to tell the difference. And still it would be subtle because the diamond weight is basically, it's elapsing over 2 hoops. So there's not a huge difference in the individual stone size that you're getting. You're getting a very large size here, just like you got in the 336s. But these are going to be less than what? The 3 carat 36s that we had yesterday were $2,888. Then they were, you know, obviously with your 10% extra, they were less. This is going to be less than even that finished discounted price that we had yesterday for almost the same look. So I wanted to bring them out to you. White gold, yellow gold, or rose gold. Just have the white gold here in studio. Let's take another close-up look. Again, use that button in the back to release them, but they're not going to be even $2,700 to start. And so already, this is really designed to bring you a whole different price point. That look that's very similar. Still a ton of diamond weight. You can't say, oh, those are small hoops. They're not. They're still a great length. They're not. Oh, I'm going to leave one on. Hold on. I always like to do this too now. I want to make sure, since you know, if you're newer to the hoop world and you're not like super well versed on all the different sizes, I like to leave one on and show you from across the room as well. So you get a really good idea of how that's going to look in just for every day. Because listen, only you know what you're comfortable wearing every day. You know best and what you wear, what your wardrobe looks like, what your lifestyle's like. if you're at home all the time and maybe that's not going to be the piece for you. Maybe you want something a little smaller. But listen, if you are rocking the world of hoops, and I always find the bigger the hoop, the more flattering they are on. This is really style that is large, but it's not oversized. It's not, you know, this is not a long, crazy hoop that you're, you know, like literally jumping through. It's not one of those. I mean, we see some big hoops out there in the world, and they're very, very cool, and they're very popular, but they're not always practical. If they're like 3 inches, they start 3.5 inches, they start to hit the shoulder, they're starting to get tangled. I mean, they're kind of a high maintenance hoop. So that's a big hoop. This is really a wearable hoop. It's still just giving you, can you see them? Oh yeah, you can. You can see them, you can read them from a distance from across the room, but they're still very wearable. So I think, again, if you want a length that's going to show off the inside out style, this is a great length to do it, because the shorter they get, the less you see the diamonds on the inside. So this length really helps you to see and appreciate all those diamonds that are lining the backside of the hoop, but you still get this amazing look, and they're so flattering on. And they're, of course, our signature VS diamonds, so you can't beat that either. And they're not $27, and they're not $26, and they're not even $2,500. And if we make them $2,350, that's $1,000 a carat. Why is that mark always so significant and something we talk about in diamonds? That's because you never find diamonds for $1,000 a carat. Even low-end, commercial grade, not so great, you and I wouldn't wear them diamonds, you wouldn't find at $1,000 a carat. So it always is significant when we can bring you our VS diamonds in gold, which, by the way, this hoop requires a lot of workmanship as well, with that whole, you know, extra button hinge and that design. That adds a lot of labor. It's a lot of gold. A hoop earring requires a lot more gold than your typical ring does. So we're not even talking about that. Here we are at $1,000 a carat. We're going lower than that by a mile. Then you get your 10% extra off. It's bottom line, it's time to get your hoop. This could be your everyday style. And I always say, invest. People do this all the time. They'll spend $25,000, $35,000 on a hoop like this because they know they're going to wear them forever and probably every day. You don't have to spend all that much, and yet you're still probably going to live in them more often than not, every day. It's not going to be $2,350. They're not even $22,000, $21,000, or $2,000. This is even better. They're only going to be $1,999, but that extra 10% off is not for nothing. That's a significant $200 extra savings you get. So this is the way to go. They're under $1,800. They're $1,799 to get them tonight. And there they are with the button release, with that snap closure. This I already have too. We've got white gold, yes. We've got white gold, yellow gold. I love it. Pamela wants to see the wonder necklace with the princess cuts. I got it for you. We'll show that to you next. So more diamonds on the way. Hoops are on the way too. And they're only $17.99 at checkout if you'd like them. So one of the most must-have classic styles is right there. Thank you so much. All right, let's move on. We're going to give them 30 seconds. And those are, I know, have been requested all week long. So we had to bring them out for you. It's last call here tonight for your sale. You got an hour and 45 minutes, and then it's all over. So want to make sure you get in on all these cool opportunities and these mega, mega values that are happening here. And then, of course, if you have requests, you got to get those in as well. Okay, let's try the Wonder Necklace. Pamela? She said, bring out the Wonder Necklace. It's already planned for tonight. 93 points in diamonds. Princess cuts again. So this also goes beautifully with that band ring we had earlier. And I actually have 2 of our 3 gold colors to show you, which is also going to be fun to see how beautifully they layer. So this is going to be fun here. This is white, yellow, or rose. I don't have the rose gold, but you know, in diamonds, most of the time we've got our white and our yellow is the most popular. So I'm going to start with those on the hand here for you, and we'll see what those are all about. And this looks so cool when they're together. So you may even want to think about, if you already own one, you may want to think about getting another. This is our Wonder Necklace. We've kind of dubbed it the Wonder Necklace because it shares the same chevron design as our famous Wonder Ring. So it gets that name, although these are an upgrade in diamonds because they are not round brilliants. They're actually princess cuts, channel set along this beautiful sheen of the border. It's a beautiful wider border of gold. There's still really good sized diamonds here. It's going to be item number 1120967. And also notice this is a really nice heavier gauge chain. It's a really good link style. We're going to show you up close as well. and this is your time to pick it up. So would you like the white gold or the yellow gold? You have adjustability built in. I'm going to show you up close here in the yellow gold, and then we'll try them on for you as well. But you can see it's got a great size. This is definitely going to show up, and it's got great finishing in the back. So this is what it looks like. Maybe it's the letter L. Okay, not really. It's always going to sit like this. You can't make it sit any other way. But you can see here, those are princess cuts. That's why you've got a perfect channel, no gaps. Remember when we had the channel of white diamonds around the men's ring and there was like a little negative space between them? That's not going to happen with the princess cuts because they're all aligned in this perfect straight row, and you've got all those bigger diamonds there. And then look at the finishing through the inside. You want a comfortable piece, a piece that's well made, a piece that I think even could be worn reversed. Why not? I would see nothing wrong with that if you want to wear it the other way and wear it like that. I actually think that's a cool look too if you want to change it up. And then you've got all this diamond cutting to your chain. This is the adjustability you have. There's your beautiful high-end lobster claw clasp. You've got it at 16. That would be 16. You see how it's really subtle how we do the O-rings as well. You see how it's just a slightly bigger length there. 16, 17, and 18 will be your lengths you choose from day by day. And then let's show you the good stuff one more time up close. Thank you, Pamela, for the request. It hasn't been here the entire event, and now it is, and we're thrilled about that. Let me take it on over to the hand here, and then we'll take it to the neckline so you can see what it's going to look like on you. Yes? Okay, I'll have to get a millimeter gauge and get them out, and we'll figure that out. But here we go. This is what this beautiful chevron style necklace looks like on the neckline for you, so you can get another idea of the size here. And they're really beautifully done. You can see this is the yellow gold. That's what it's going to look like against a skin tone. You can see that heavier gauge link you have as well. And then this great look here. So these geometric styles are very in, are very bold, are very unique, and yet, is it wearable? Yeah. Is it every day? Yeah. Is it layerable? I know so many of you picked up a Diamonds by the Yard yesterday, right? That would be beautiful if you layer that maybe a little higher. And then this, given that it's almost like an arrow, that would almost work at the lower point if you want to stack it and layer it with your existing Diamonds by the Yard or anything else. You can do that too. So we're going to put them back over here on the hand, and we're going to make sure I got to go get a measurement on some hoops here for you. And then we're going to get you a great value on this adjustable necklace. We're going to make it super easy. It's only $999 if you want that necklace in white, yellow, or rose. Just the millimeter size on that hoop there, the width of it is going to be 2.5 millimeters. That's the same as it was yesterday. So just figure it's a little, I can't get in there to the diamonds. Yeah. Right. I can only measure so much here because I can't take the diamonds out of the hoop right now. And my millimeter gauge is only able to do this. So I'll show you what I'm working with here. So I can't get in there. So I'm just going to say it's a little bit less than the gold. So let's figure 2.25 millimeters in that range. 2.5 with the gold. That's just that prongage on the outside. Apologies, I don't have the tools up here to take them out, take the diamonds out of the hoop. So figure 2.25 on the millimeter size of each individual diamond. Again, I can show them on again if that helps. I think that's the best way. I'm about 6 feet tall and, you know, kind of, you know, you guys know. So I'm just, yeah, I'm just kind of a, you know, I'm taller, but you can see here what they look like on again. So I'll just show you one more time if you wanted just kind of an idea. I showed them across the room. I showed them up close. They were item number, I don't have it in front of me, but this is what they look like again. So if you want to see those hoop earrings on, that's how they look width-wise. I typically wear a hoop earring that's just plain gold, and this is a little bit more narrow than that. But again, it's a really beautiful size where the diamonds really show up. You don't get 235 in diamonds without having a good size. I mean, 235, just to put it in perspective, I have some hoop earrings in my own collection that are 3.5 inches, but they're the really thin hoops. They only have 2 carats total weight, but they're like this long, you know, they're like that long. So, and they're inside out. So that's more of like a diamond, a really fine individual diamond. This is a little more substantial and a little larger for you. So there's definitely, I mean, this is what they look like on a real person. So you've got that idea there. They're nice size. They show up. They're not what I would call that fine diamond pave or those little chips. These are fully faceted, fully cut round brilliants. So let's call them 2 millimeters. They're just a little bit over that probably. So 2 millimeters in size on the diameter of the diamonds. They are round brilliants. They are full cut. They are VS, and they look fantastic. And we don't put a lot of gold. Remember when you saw them up close, we don't put a lot of gold beside them, just a prong that's really dainty so that the diamonds are what shows up, not the gold around it. So that's another look at them. We'll go back to our Wonder necklace here, and I'll show that to you on the hand so you can see a little bit better viewpoint of what that's all about. And that Wonder necklace, 93 points in diamonds for $9.99, but we have an extra discount. Yes? She got a yellow gold. Doesn't that look great? Thank you so much, Pamela. I really do enjoy that yellow gold as well. And look at all that sheen off the gold there on the edge. All right, so that is by request. And then we've got, let's get to a ring here. We've got a fabulous ring. It's in emerald. I want to show you the round emerald. We had the matching earrings, which actually were here yesterday, and they're still available if you want the perfect earring to match. But I feel like we need some rings. So here we go. And then I'll rely on you guys to give us all your requests that you might have before we run out of time, which you know is coming up quickly here. We've only got an hour and 35 minutes remaining. So we are loving the requests. We want to keep those going. We've got an emerald you haven't seen in the event. It's 112-1697, and it's a really good emerald. It's a round. So check this out. You don't see a lot of round emeralds. You don't see a lot of emeralds that have clarity. You don't see a lot of emeralds that are the perfect, true emerald green, where they're not too dark and not too light. They kind of tend to fall one way or the other. This is just emerald perfection. It's got everything going right here, right now. And this is amazing. So this is really incredible. And all we have to do right now is just give it a heck of a price tag and blow it on out of here. We still have hoops, we still have studs, we still have diamond wonder necklaces. So all these fabulous white diamond pieces are still available for you. But now we're on to some color, some of that beautiful, the rings that we love, those designer high-end stunning rounds like you see here are so tough to get. Let me know if you want to see the emerald earrings again. Yes, Jess, go ahead. Okay, sure. The length of one of the sides of the wonder necklace? Sure. Okay. Let me go get that for you, Susan. Was it Susan, right? All right. Well, I'll do it for you right here. So let me show this to her. This is going to be, it's going to be a little odd with this angle, but here we are. This is the wonder necklace again. And let me go ahead and measure one of the sides for her. So this is going to be right about, Susan, I would say that's going to be right at, right between 3/4 and 7/8. So that's where I would say right about 3/4 of an inch on each angle. So the overall, and let me know if you want to see it on the neckline. I always figure showing it on the hand and the neckline helps, but if it's not enough, you guys will let me know. And then width-wise, this is a long ruler, and what you don't realize is I'm in a little bowl here, but this is going to be a 1 inch from point to point there. So 1 inch or so from point to point across the way. So a little more than that maybe, but there, I'm just going to do this upside down because it's a little easier angle. So a little more than 1 inch from side to side. So that's going to be how that looks. So again, I can show it on again. I think that's going to be helpful because again, just seeing it on a body is, if you're curious about the size, it's not small. It's meant to be just that beautiful, and you can see the chain. I'm so impressed by the chain, being that it is as thick as it is. This is a step up from what we usually do on our chains in our necklaces. So keep that in mind. It's really, you know, we went high end here with the princess cuts and almost 1 carat and all those beautiful sets in channel sets. So you've got a really good look. You can see what it looks like just on a skin tone here, and then of course on a color still stands out, and it's a great piece to layer up. I love this idea with, you know, layering going on. So I like it at the longer point if you're layering. So that's what hopefully helps out a little bit more. And as far as the emerald goes, it's going to be amazing. We're going to do something really, really special, and we're going to make this really affordable. Any gold you like, of course. We want you to have your perfect gold color, and 55 points in an emerald is certainly going to look a lot larger than that, so let's keep that in mind. And if you're a necklace lover, don't forget we also have the lock and the key. And that's all a necklace that's going to be interchangeable, really fun, kind of unique piece. But this one's got to be lower than $39.99. Tell you what, 0 to start, $100 increments. Let's go. Let's just do whatever you want. It's a $4,000 ring. That would save you $400. I'm just going to put it on the auction block, and we're going to see who's out there. Let's see who's out there. We got a big Monday night. It's a busy one, but this is going to be, again, last chance. Don't forget, last chance to get your 10% savings. How does this work? Well, this is an auction. So this is where, again, a little different than starting at $3,000 or $3,500, though we're starting at nothing. Wherever this goes, if it does go, and I'm hoping it will, wherever it goes, you're still going to get 10% off. So let's say you get it for $100. You would save $10, okay? Or if you get it for, let's say, $1,000, you would save $100, so you get it for $900. So easy on the 10% off. You can go in power bids if you'd like as well. Keep that in mind. Go ahead and, you know, I always recommend, so we're not here all night because we only have like an hour and a half left. If you want to put in your max bid, right? You might have, now granted, we don't have any bidders yet. It's a light Monday night. We have a lot of people who are probably watching something else, right? So in that case, we may not have any bidders, in which case I keep the jewelry. That's the rule here at TVON. No, it's not. I wish it was. If we didn't get an open on the auction, wouldn't that be a great rule? If we don't get the open, I keep it. but I could buy it. And I would pay $39.99, and we have $100. Who's got it for 90 bucks? Now they're going to save $10. She our only shopper with us, you think, Victor? She's the only one not watching the Rams game right now? Is that it? Okay. Well, she got a chance to get it at 100 bucks. Nobody wants to watch the Rams. I live here. I don't want to watch the Rams. Oh, it's over now. Okay. I live here. I know the players. I don't want to watch them. I'm just kidding. That's terrible to say. But they're having a down year. It's been a down few years ever since that Super Bowl win. All right, so we have $300. 400 we have. 2 bidders only. There are 2 people. Let me try it on. You probably want to know what it looks like. There it is. Bright, clean, glowing, gorgeous emerald and diamonds. 72 points in diamonds. White, yellow, or rose gold too. Don't have to leave it as it is. You can just get whatever you want. Well, now we're going to be busy. We're going to be busy, except we only have 400. Well, this was a mistake. All right, who do you have there? It's still Noni? Is it Nani or Noni? Nani. $600 we have. Never mind. We got a new leader at 6. We're looking for more. Well, guys, we're not going to get $3,999. That's fair to say. We got our first bidder. She dropped out. So we got 1 bidder left. How about that? We've had 2 bidders on the whole darn thing. 2 bidders. Oh my goodness. Well, see, I have to do this every now and then, not because this is a smart idea, not because this is a good way to sell jewelry, but just to see who's out there, and now I got my answer. We've had 2 bidders, starting with a $4,000 ring, starting at 0. Now, for the record, not to give away any secrets here, but I don't have anything else for $600 tonight. Not a ring, at least. We could go hand in hand into our vaults, which are literally these like gigantic walk-in style vaults. We're not going to find a ring there for $600. We don't have one. So I got my answer. This is what I'm up against tonight. We don't have a lot of people here if we're doing this. And if we're only at $600 with 2 bidders, and guess what? We got to give it a final call. So, all right, well, it's going to go. We know that, but we think it looks like it's going to go for $600, which would be $60 of extra savings. So really, that's only $540. You're scoring a deal. And I'm I have to remind myself, I should smile. But this is a little worrisome. If you could see the trepidation in my face, well, you know why. We have $700. We just got a new bidder in. So welcome. Hi, if you're just tuning in or just joining us at the halfway point, it's the last 90 minutes and 32 seconds of our big sale. Biggest sale we do here. I've been here 7 years, 5 to 6 days a week. And we don't do a bigger sale than this one. We don't. We do not. $800 we have. So we are having a sale here, but it's only lasting for the next 90 minutes only. Then it's over. I know, right? I'm basically telling you Wednesday it's going to be all high price. No, it's not. We have an all-new Wednesday. And Wednesday is actually going to be like Christmas morning for me because we just got back from a gem trade show. And so that means new is on the way. And I'm very excited about that. So we have $900. We're rolling. So let's see if we have anybody else. 900, still a battle of 2 bidders only. Still only 2 bidders. Still only 2. So that is a really big value. We've got 9. We have $1,000 now. Thank you. We've got 1,000. Just 2 bidders. I gotcha. Do you have more than 1,000? Just 1,000? All right, $1,000 we have. We're looking for 1,100 or more and still 2 bidders. Yowza. This is not a good sign. And now we have 1 bidder again. So this is it. Final call is going to be happening. And what can I tell you? We just got 1,100. Thank you. We've got a new bidder that just jumped in. And we are ready to be selling the emerald here that is obviously not supposed to be $1,100. Not in any way, shape, or form. I can tell you right now that Mahenge goes for over $3,200 as we make it. And we are the factory. So we are the factory. We made this mounting all of like 2 weeks ago. And it was big money. About, triple the price we're at now for the whole ring. And you've got a really important emerald in the middle. So we have 11. Do we have 12? Andy, do you want to go 12 or are you out? Checking, verifying. So let's give it a 2-minute clock and then we'll see it out the door. And last call. It's going to be our last call. Got to do that when we're down to 1 or 2 bidders here. And it looks like we're just about done. If you have any requests, get them in. Got a beautiful, I'm going to just show you. You know what? If we're going to do this, if it's going to take prices like this to get things out the door, then I'm game. We've got a pink tourmaline coming up next. We'll bring it to you. Pink tourmaline. Oh my goodness, a huge one coming up. I say that because you may want to already get in on the phone lines if you like a pink tourmaline. We have 12. $1,200 has been bid. Let me try it on again for you. We all shopped out. We ready for the event to end? We're all shopped out. We're shopped out. I get it. I've been shopping myself. Do you know how many hoop earrings I ordered the other day? It's a little silly. You guys will laugh if I tell you. I got to say, I ordered 16 pairs of little hoops. I did. I'm going to gift them. I mean, some are for me, but I'm going to gift a bunch of them. I mean, they're just the hottest thing going. So it's a time to get stock up, multiples, shopping, think ahead, holidays. Why not save more than you can on any other given day? This is the day to do it. Final minute left, and here we are at 13. 1,300 has been bid. We're looking for 14. And its last call will still save you 10% off. Right now, you got another $120 of savings, but we are at $1,300 now, so $130 they'd save. Looking for $1,400, we still have 55 seconds if you want to jump in. That is one of the most bright, gleaming, glowing emeralds. Look at the round. The cutting is so rare. It looks like a stone much bigger than 55 points, that's for sure. And you know what? $1,300. Final call, 38 seconds remaining. Looks like it's going at 13. And then we'll get a big pink tourmaline. I say that because you might want to dial in if you like a pink tourmaline right away. Because that one is going to be, it's going to be something special. It's going to be real special. So make sure you're just tuning in very quickly here or calling in early if you want a pink tourmaline, trying to give you a little heads up. Then we'll get to something really chic, very affordable. We'll do that. We've got a crescent moon pendant. I've also bought this many, many times in the past. Always paid more than you're going to pay. That's coming up. Look how pretty. It sits the other way, but it's so pretty on. And we're going to show you a pink tourmaline. Now, do we have anybody at 14? No. That's once, twice, 3 times sold. Congratulations. Gone. Look at this. Hello. Congolese pink tourmaline. I brought it out for a requester, but I don't think our requester is here tonight. So 112-0895. I am so thrilled about this price tag. And congrats on that last auction. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Here we go with a really important tourmaline. It's elongated, 274. It's also 53 points in diamonds. The item number is 112-0895. And here we are with only just like literally, we've got an hour and 25 minutes left, not a lot of time. Got to get requests in, last final call on this sale. And this is the one that I'm going to just go ahead and get you a great, great, great piece. 274 is the size, 53 points in the diamond weight. Doesn't look like it's ever been on before. And I could have sworn it had because I've got notes here of it being $29.99. Let's skip it. So remember the whole beauty of this sale is not just the fact that it's 10% off. It's the fact that I am discounting prior to that. So you've got savings beyond whatever I spout out, and that's going to be a really good one here. And then you get your 10% off extra. So this is where you need to shop and call me early because this is going to be a little bit of a wow factor. Okay, a lot. It's not a $29.99 ring anymore. This is a $29.99 ring. That's what it says. And we're going to make it a lot better than that. There's a sale price that we had in mind. I'm going to start, we've got an hour and 20 minutes. I got to move about 300 pieces of jewelry in the next hour and 20 minutes, okay? So we're putting pedal to the metal here, and we're getting you all your values, and we're going lower than we ever should, ever have. I'm making this $999 for a 274 stunning Congolese pink tourmaline. Take a look at it. Come on over. And it's a double halo. And it looks gorgeous. It's like a raspberry, pinky red, almost ruby-like color. How much will it be? $8.99 at checkout. And 10 cents. Please don't forget about that 10 cents. That's my tip for the day. Please tip your waitresses. Tip the piano player. Oh, wouldn't that be cool if we played music in the background? Or would that lull everybody to sleep? Take a look, and Vicki, we've got your request coming up next. If you'd like that one, let me know. It's inside. I'm going to show you the piece on the hand as well. Here's what it looks like, and operators yell it out because we got 3 callers and 1 ring. And that's going to go $8.99 and 10 cents if you'd like it. And then I'm going to show you the crescent moon, and then we have a couple highway rings. This is gone. Let's go to this one. Actually, Vicki, we've got your highway styles here. I've got 2 different versions for you. One's a little wider, one's a little more narrow, and then one has bezels and one does not. So we'll show you 2 options here. Let's go back up close because the other ring's already gone. Yeah, that one didn't take long because that's what I'm going to start doing here so we can move jewelry really quickly. So 2 highway rings for you. Vicki, tell me which one you like here. We'll start with item number 1110. What is this one? 1113338. I had my crescent moon all ready to go, but it's coming up next. So first item number and first details you're going to see is for this ring, the 94 pointer here with the bezel and the bead set diamonds. And then we go a little wider on the other side. So 94 points on the left, carat 22 on the right. And let me know which one you prefer here. There's a slight difference in the price tag. It's 1110608 on the right side, just so you can get familiar with each one. But there's probably one you know is made for you, whether it's really about how wide you want to go. They're both highway styles, so they're both going to give you a nice open work. This is really where the idea is different bands kind of swirling and wrapping around, interlocking across the finger, but low profile. So easy to wear. We have a lot of backed up calls right now. So lots going on all of a sudden. Because again, we're all here now. We're all ready to shop. But now we only have an hour and 20 minutes left in the sale event, and that's it. So here's how to give you a little quick once over here. This one's 94 points on the pinky. This one's going to be a little bit larger. That's a carat 22 over here on the ring finger. And each one, look at how easy they sit, how low profile they sit. These are great rings to wear also if you want to add a new ring, like you're wearing something here already and you're like, I'm good, Lolo, don't need any more rings. Well, right now, these are the styles you wear. Get in a bigger size. We pay for it. You put it on the ring finger, the middle finger, or the index finger, anywhere you want, and they work really well there. So here's what I'm going to do. If you like the bigger diamond weight with obviously more gold, because it's got essentially 5 rows, that one's going to be down from $39.99. We're going to make it $1,199. $1,199 takes it down another $120. So yes, huge value, big time opportunity, carat 22, and that's going to be $1,199 minus your 10%. Now this one, 94 points in diamonds total, a little more narrow. It's like 3 rows interlocking, and then you've got the big bezel set diamonds throughout. They don't move, but they look like they're floating. That one is down. Forget about $9.99. I'm going to help you right now own this at a lower price than it's ever been. We've had this as a mainstay here. It's a favorite of ours. We love to have it. It's never been this price. This highway ring with the bezel set stones, forget about even $899. It's only $888 instead, which means that you're going to get that for $799 and change. So 2 mega values here. I love that we have 2 options in true highway rings. So it's either $799.20 for the left side of your screen, or you can take that larger diamond weight, which is down to $1079.10 if you want to get the larger, essentially 5-row style. Will, what are you picking up? A what? Oh, good. Were you able to answer them? Oh, good. Oh, gosh, I hope so. Okay, so either highway ring, Vicki, anybody else can take these. Crescent Moon pendant is next. We're going to make it really affordable. I have gifted this many times over. It is always well received. Love it. You will love it too. So it's coming up and it's affordable. We'll get you something affordable, right? Something really stinking affordable. Something that's perfect for putting aside and saving and putting aside for gifting later. Getting for all different age groups. Anybody can wear the next necklace as well as our highway rings. All right, so I'm striking out on requests once again. I swear, it's every request I think I've had. I think every single one is still here today. So let me know if you want any of these requests. Don't think you need to be the requester. We have pieces available. Yes, go ahead. Oh my goodness, she is on the line and she likes the larger one. Very nice. That is a true highway ring right there. So congratulations. We'll move on. That was 608. This one's item number 3338. Let's get to our Crescent Moon pendant. We got it. This is it. This is the one to own. This is it. This is a beautiful style that is going to be really got new kind of cutting edge look. I'm going to show it to you on the hand here quickly so you can see how it's actually going to lay on the neckline here when you put your favorite chain right through it. It's a true crescent moon. It's supposed to be this beautiful sliver or slice of diamonds that do this graduation from smaller to larger and smaller again. Creates these beautiful points with a little bit of mirror finishing at the points here. It's super affordable. I have gifted it numerous times. It is beloved, it's chic, it looks great on the neckline, which is where we're taking it next. It's another great layerable piece. I would say put your basic chains with it, but as far as really good looks here, look at how pretty that is on. The item number on this one is 1110447, and it looks fantastic, doesn't it? It gives you this longer length, which I'll measure for you. It's really got that beautiful simplistic style. It's only gonna sit this way because it only has one bail on one side, so it's always gonna angle the same way. And it's really beautiful. It's just a really cool, whether you get it in white, yellow, or rose gold, which we have all 3 options for you. It's specialty, it's different. It's that celestial style, which is really popular right right now. Look at that on a skin tone. It's amazing. We'll take it back to the hand so we can give you a measurement top to bottom, and then we'll show you all those fine VS diamonds up close and personal. But it's going to sit really straight up and down with that curve, and it just looks so pretty. There's something feminine about it, but something really just kind of unique and almost a little edgy. It reminds me a little bit of those spike earrings we had the other day, where you do get that little bit of mirror finished on the edges. That's 1.5 inches top to bottom length, and it's in white, yellow, or rose gold, and it's not even going to be. Now, I paid $5.99 when I bought it many years ago. We're going to go a lot lower as we take it up close. I'll show you the inside, how it's smooth, mirror finished. Now, we could have spared you a little gold and expense by cutting it all out. We didn't, meaning like leaving it open. I'm going to tell you something, you could wear that the other way. And if you're thinking, oh no, it's got a hallmark, so I can't, you're never going to see that hallmark. We're looking at it under tremendous magnification. So trust me, you can actually wear this inside out if you want and have a mirror finished look or a diamond look. I know you're thinking, okay, who's going to hide the diamonds? But some people might want to change it up a little bit, or just want the look that, you know, is different every day. So again, bail on one side, crescent moon style. It's not $5.99. We'll make it a lot more affordable than that. It's going to be $399 only. But there's still 10% happening. So the 10% off makes it $359.10. So you're really only paying $359 to get it in the white, the yellow, or the rose gold. You've got 1.5 inches in gold. I think it's a beautiful reversible style, which you see there, which is, again, going to give you the gleam of all that mirror finishing. You have that going on and everything there. That beautiful, elongated, stunning, of the moment, really, really beautiful, bright VS diamond pendant is going to be $359 and change. We'll give it 30 seconds, then we got to roll. I've got Mary Jo with a request here. I can't reach it yet, but it's another necklace, and we'll bring it out coming up next. It's that heart-shaped style necklace we've seen now 3 times during the event. So we'll bring that out for you, another classic, and that's going to be coming out for another look. If you want the crescent moon style, beautiful, very, very, it's kind of up to date, kind of the moment, not your old-fashioned diamond pendant, something a little more wow. And then we're going to have to do tennis bracelets and wonder rings and lock necklaces and DBTYs and pink and white diamonds. Does any of that sound good? We got all that coming up in the show. So lots to get to, but let me know if you want to just have a break with your request. We'll do it. All right, so let me also show this here. We've got a pendant, actually a necklace here, and it's 1113345. So this is last chance to get this at this price. And we've seen it already twice in this event, so I know a lot of you are thinking about it. It's the heart-shaped pave necklace. Take a look. It's been really, really, really popular already. It does have 48 points just in the diamond heart. It's solid pave all the way across, top to bottom, side to side. And then you have this gorgeous chain link that is also diamond cut. And we have, let's throw in some adjustability, a lobster claw clasp in 16, 17, and 18 as we take a look at it. Up close, we have the ring all the time. There's a matching ring. There have been matching earrings. This is the way you start. This is the way you gift. This looks so modern and updated. I'm not one for heart shapes, and I adore this necklace. I don't usually wear heart-shaped jewelry, but I got to tell you, I love this necklace. So if it can make me a believer and I'm not into this shape, then I think there's something special going on. You want to see it reverse? Look at the finishing on the backside. Mirror finished. Just a little bit of cutout detail, almost looks like a polka dot heart that you could wear. I'm going to say it again. You could wear that reversed if you wanted to and still have a different look. It's still pretty. And we'll show it to you on the hand, then on the neckline. Remember, white, yellow, rose gold. And you shopping for holidays? Well, I think daughters and granddaughters and loved ones would love this. A best friend would love it. A mother to a daughter to a mother, a sister to a sister, a best friend would love to receive a piece like this, right? White, yellow, rose, it's not even $8.99 any longer. Do you realize that that was a bestseller at $8.99 for many, many years? And now with the sale event, we're taking it a lot lower. So here again, from a farther away perspective, you can see that solid pave diamond heart shape. Looks amazing on a skin tone, looks amazing on color. It is totally up to you, white, yellow, rose, but it's not even $888. This is such a value, and it's a full necklace. I cannot stop thinking about all those chains out there that are $600 for a basic little dainty chain that has no gold weight to it, no diamonds whatsoever, and you're paying $600 for chains. We're gonna make this $699 for the whole necklace here, and then you've got $70 off that price practically, so $629 and 10 cents if you'd like that heart-shaped necklace. And think about putting this aside for those. I know that I also would say besides like granddaughters And, you know, when you need a multiple gift where you need it to span multiple generations. I always think of my grandmother. She always loved to do that, but it was virtually impossible because she had granddaughters that were aged at the time, you know, they ranged in age from, 12 years old all the way up to like 40 years old. So she had granddaughters of all these different age groups. And honestly, what could you get every granddaughter that was the same, that was going to work? I think this is it. Whether you've got, again, from different age groups, different styles, if you're trying to, I think about bridal parties, right? And if you're thinking about that, you know, wedding season is now. October is the most popular month for weddings. And you think about, what do you get all the bridal party? What are all the bridesmaids with different styles and different tastes? And maybe they're more similar in ages, but maybe they've all got different tastes. What do you get each of them to commemorate a special day? This is where at $6.29 each, you can hopefully get a few of those and make that a gift that even works for, you know, multiple gifting across the generations, gifting across all styles and all different, whether it's, all different types of demographics. So that's for Mary Jo. Thank you so much for that request. And then speaking of heart shapes, I've got a really big mandarin garnet here if you want to see that. That's a really good mandarin, heart-shaped stone, huge value coming up here. And again, don't hesitate to call us on anything we're showing you. I know we're moving quickly because we only have an hour and 10 minutes left. So the time is going by a little faster than the jewelry is. So it means we've got to move a lot of jewelry in a short amount of time. So I'm moving very quickly. Yes. Yeah. Okay. I think I know which one that is. The Mahenge that was on the left was in the bridge, I believe, the 1 carat. So Sheila, tell me if this looks like the one you're talking about. That one? The one in the bridge, it was a carat with 99 points in diamonds. If that's the Mahenge you want to see, is that it? I'll show it on the hand here. That's going to be 1120767 from earlier. Then we'll get to the heart shape. So this is Sheila's request. Want to see this one here? It's item number 1120767. And that may be it. That's going to be that beautiful bridge mounting, and that's going to be one of our classics. Looks like you stacked bands around a great solid ring. Now that's going to have a very, very bright pinky red Mahenge. We'd love to see that. Plus you're getting this beautiful bridge with 99 points in diamonds. That's in the white gold, but you can change it if you'd like to. So no problem there. Change it up. Yellow gold or rose gold's fine. But that's also going to be down to $24.99, but then $250 off, $22.49 at checkout for that great looking piece there, which is one of our super, super, super high-end Mahenges. So let me know, Sheila, if that's the one you're thinking about. And then we'll go back to our wheel and take a look at our heart shape. This is a good one here. This is such a rare, rare, rare cut. And it's a rare stone to get in a big size like this, but 1121867 is going to be more affordable than it ever could be before. So really excited about this one. Thrilled to give you a value like this is. 708 is the size, 125 is the diamond weight. It's kind of a signature style, but it's all custom made to go around that heart shape because we don't just have mountings for every type of heart shape size in the world. That always has to be custom made. You're getting 708 in the mandarin. It's got a carat 25 in diamonds that go every which way and a very large halo and all of that. And this is the inside. Look at that under gallery. And we only have one. And it's available in any gold you want. We're still, with all that customization, I can go ahead and sit down and make you a brand new mounting. If you want me to, we'll make it in yellow gold and we'll put that stone in it. That's going to require some time though, because that would be custom made. We don't have a mounting like this just sitting around. So everything custom about it, huge value on this one. If you'd like it, it's $99.99. It was. It was. That puts it in perspective. I'd love to know how much, is it a sale? Is a sale really a sale unless you know how much you're saving, right? Like a sale could be $5 off. It could be $10 off. It could be $100 off. We say, we are about some serious values every day, every item. But this gives me like carte blanche. Do whatever it takes to move jewelry. And now we have only an hour and 10 minutes left in the sale. The event ends at 10 p.m. Pacific time tonight. That's an hour and 9 minutes from now. We can't let pieces stick around. You got to call me with your favorites, your requests, anything we can recap, anything we can show you. This should not be staying here, especially when it's not even $49.99. That's your 50% off right there. We're going a lot lower than that. It's not $49.39 or even $3,500. We're going to make it $34.99 first caller, and that price tag takes it down to $31.49 at checkout. A $10,000 ring for under $31.50, and this is what it looks like on the hand. Oh my goodness, what a piece, what a piece. That's what it looks like on for you. Really, really good look here. Look at the glow of that mandarin garnet heart shape, 7 carats plus in size, and somebody's taking it for $31.49. That's a beauty. I love it in the white. I would leave it right there. And how about that gleam? You have little sparkle points from every single angle of that heart-shaped stone. Top to bottom, side to side, all of it. $31.49 at checkout. Let me know if you'd like that one. Then a tennis bracelet's coming out to play. We've got, already we had the 2 carat 35 hoops still hanging out here as well. And anything else you'd like to see, let me know. And we have Wonder Rings, the mid-size. The mid-size Wonder Ring is here. Let me know if Sheila has any more questions about that bridge. I don't think she was on the line, actually. And then we still have the studs and the men's Wonder Ring, the men's Wall of Diamond ring, and we've got a Wonder Ring coming up. All my gold quartz, except for the first pear shape we showed you, all of the rest of the gold quartz are here. If you have any questions on those, tanzanite, big aqua, anything you need to see. So next up, well, here's another test of the emergency shopping system. We're going to, I mean, what? Like, I'll forego going that annoying. You remember when the TVs used to do that in the emergency broadcasting system and they would test with that really awful long, you know, that beep? This might as well be that moment where we're going to test our shopping spirit here. We're going to bring you one of the icons all time, one of the very, very, very best rings we've ever built here, and we've built a lot of rings. But this is the icon because it is the slightly smaller version. Do you know that you designed this? You designed this. The Wonder Ring came out, the Carat 03 that nobody knew at the time would be as popular as it was. And it just happened organically where it became the bestseller here. And a lot of you said, I love it, I get it, it's amazing, but what about the size? Being a Carat 03, the original Wonder Ring was a little bit large for some people. So eventually we had so much demand, we created a slightly smaller version, but with all the same traits. The double row, the amazing VS diamonds, this chevron shape that makes it so versatile to stack it and use it as a ring guard. It's here, it's never been this low, and this is why a sale like this is important. You probably want to get 2 of these. Most of the time, if you're shopping it as a Wonder Ring and you want the ultimate ring guards, you're gonna need 2 of them. So is there a better time than right now with 10% off each? Is there a better time than right now to get them? And I even have 2, so we can show it around other things. Look at that. That's how they stack and nest together. You know by now the beauty and the wonder of the Wonder Ring. It's item number 1110521, and our lines are busy. And this is the one to get. And you know, I wouldn't even say, even if you have the original Wonder Ring, you might want to think about this one. Because maybe this one pairs up well with your more petite rings. Maybe this is the one you want to go with your, you know, on days when you don't want as much diamond weight. Because you do have 53 points per ring, so if you do stack 2 together, you're going to have a Carat 06 in diamonds, which is, you know, truly half the size of what we usually do, because the original has 103. So this is really important, and it looks great, but it's still the double row. We know the love for this is based on a foundation of it's a wow piece. It's different than what you see everywhere else. It's got this amazing size to it. It's really well made. Look at the finishing. We didn't carve it out, hollow it out. We don't even taper it in the back. It's got a great feel to it. It's built the right way. It's got the depth of the gold. You see the width is the same front and back. The inside is not hollowed out. It doesn't even have little cutouts. It's just solid gold. And it's so impressive, and we'll do white gold, yellow gold, or rose gold for you. We'll try one on. You can wear it singularly, just on its own, as you would any other diamond band, or stack it, layer it, pinky ring, thumb ring, whatever you want to do. This is the magic, though. Start here, put your favorite ring in the middle, and then take another one, add it on the other side. Now I'm going to ask you to envision your favorite ring right in between. Whatever that is. If it's smaller, you cinch it in a little more. If it's bigger, you move them out. This is the way to get it. Sits, look at this, seamlessly on the hand so it doesn't sit up too high. You can wear it when you get 2. You can then maybe another day you're going, nope, I'm going to wear it differently today. I'm going to put one on the ring finger, and I'm going to put one the opposite direction and wear it on another finger on the hand. And you wear it there. Or you wear it, since that one doesn't fit there, let me put it on as a thumb ring and show you what that's going to look like and how amazing that would be. So this is really the essence of what we do here. but this value, normally $888, we're going to take it a lot lower, as we've been vowing to do throughout this event, make it the most affordable it can possibly be. So instead of $888, you don't have to pay that. And this is where, again, you're going to save on each item. So this is where you would save. What's that? Okay, let's put the mandarin garnet on again. Take a look at the mandarin heart shape. Let me go to across the room here and get it. And then here's the mandarin garnet on the hand for you. One more time. There's the mandarin garnet. So that was the 708 with the 125 in diamonds right there. That's going to be that $34.99 turns into $31.49 at checkout. So really good. Excuse the fact it's a little bit big on me, but there it is. That will size it for you, as we're still doing on everything in this event. So you still get your perfect size. There it is. That'll be $31.49 at checkout if you'd like it. Huge, huge value. Make sure you pick it up. We have an hour left to save you 10% on anything and everything. So this is the time right now to call. So let's get back to our Wonder Ring here. Let me know if you have any other questions on the mandarin. And this one's not going to be the $888 price tag. And this is our bestseller for a reason. There is a reason for it. If you have ever said, yep, the double row, the original, too big for me. I don't need to add, 2 carats in diamonds, because remember it's 103 each, but when you add 2, it's 206. So if that's just too big or too wide, or the other one you have to size up on, because that's how wide it is. So when you're adding 2 together around a ring, we ask you to size up. Maybe you don't like that idea. Maybe you want it a little more simplified. You don't have to size up on this one, even when you're getting 2, even when you're stacking it with other things. So keep all that in mind. As we take the price down, you've never seen this value before. It's $777 only. $777. Then you get an extra $77.70 off. So you're going to get under $700 to get 1. Remember, that's going to come under $1,400 to get 2. That is a remarkable savings when they should be, closer to, right? They should be closer to $1,800 normally when you get 2 of them. So that is a huge value on our double row, but again, the medium size. So that's super important. Did we hear back from Sheila, by the way, Jess, on that bridge, the Mahenge? Oh, okay. So didn't hear from her on the bridge. So the bridge Mahenge is still here. Just want to see if that was the one she was thinking about. And then here we go. That's the Wonder Ring. And here we are with a really special yellow diamond earring coming up. Big tanzanite is here. Any questions? We have an hour left, and then this sale is over. We will have brand new for you on Wednesday. We're looking forward to that. So I hope you won't miss Wednesday's show. We won't have 10% off, but we will have brand new items for you. So that's going to be very exciting. We never want you to miss a What's New Wednesday. So it's always like the beginning of our week. Wednesday is more kind of our Monday around here, since we aren't, with you guys on Tuesday. So Wednesday is always an important night to be with us, because it is when we typically get into a lot of debuts. So I'm looking forward to that. But here we are with the last chance to save you on anything else. Now, I do have a very special diamond by the yard style. The only one we have, and I'm saving this for the top of the hour, which is, 60 seconds away. We've got a Diamonds by the Yard that is my personal favorite in the 1 carat size, because it's the dangling Diamonds by the Yard. So we're going to see that coming up at the top of the hour. And that's the one you've been asking for the entire event that we have not had until tonight. So we saved it for this special moment as our last hour of the sale event is about to kick off. So we've got a very, very, very important necklace coming up. Wonder Rings have got our phone lines a little crazed. Don't have a lot of operators, so it's going to take a minute to get everyone through. But that's because you know this value. You know this. And by the way, at $888, it's a spectacular deal. There is not a soul out there who's going to go, yeah, $888 is too much. That's a wonderful value. We're just discounting above and beyond. And when we say prices are falling, yes, they are. And that's rounds and rounds of discounting, which is what gets you these best opportunities ever. These are your smallest prices. Now, I get it. Some people don't care. Some people are made of money, and lucky them, they can buy whatever they want, whenever they want. They don't care. But if you care, and there's a lot of people who, no matter how much what your budget says, you still want to save money. You never want to spend more than you have to. This is why this sale exists. For all of us who go, you know what? I love fine jewelry. I understand that TVON's where I go for the best in values, no matter what day it is, no matter what I need, but this is where you get the values. Now, if you hung up, we saw a lot of you hang up because you couldn't get through, call us back right now. We'll help you out right away. So we'll get you right through right now. We've got a line open for you right away. So $777, remember, that's per ring, turns into under $700 to get the ring. So that's, remember, under $1,400 to get 2, and it's a ring you're going to live in. It's a ring you're going to wear. Do you know what it's going to look like? Yeah. It's white diamonds in your choice of gold color. So I think we all know what our VS white diamonds are all about. It is the top of the hour. I want to welcome you to the show again. If you want to get in on Wonder Rings, now's the time to do it. We have the originals not in stock. We had a smaller single row that was here yesterday. If you want to ask your operatives about it, they have the item number. And it was not a whole lot different in price, but it was 60 points in diamonds for one row. So you could get that too if you want to, but this is the really that mid-size version. It's the slightly smaller version of the original that we all know and love that just for some people it's just too big, right? And I get that. So if you want that size, that you want it just a little more, again, a little more narrow, really easy to stack and layer, this is the one to get. Let's take a look at it. Last call, 60 seconds. Then we're going to show you the top of the hour. Did you have a question, Will? Oh, you're waiting for a request? Charlene wants to see the single row. As I speak it, it comes out. It was literally here yesterday. So here it is. Charlene, did she miss it yesterday? Take a look at it. Here it is, the 60-pointer I was just speaking of right there. They brought it out. We knew there was going to be a request. 1110527 is right here. So what's the difference? Well, it's one row, but bigger diamonds individually. 60 points, more diamond weight than the last one, but in a single row, still finished with all that mirror finish gold, still nice, heavy, thick band in the back, and no need to size up even if you're getting 2 or 3 or 4 stacking them together. Don't size up, get your true size, even if you're stacking. It works beautifully for that. It's an amazing moment, and this one's down to $6.99. So it's going to give you, again, really big important diamonds. There are only so many diamonds. I mean, look at it, 60 points, but they're all nice larger rounds there. You've got the 2, 4, 6 on either side here. So it'll be 13 stones all together. And $6.99 does turn into, let's not forget, $6.29 and change. So if you'd like that one, you're only paying a little over $1,200 to get 2 of them. So another way to get 1 or 2 or 3 or 4 or whatever you need. Maybe think about getting different sizes for different fingers of the hand, right? Pinky ring's a different size than the ring finger. The thumb is a little different size than your index finger. So if you want to stack them all the way across the hand, you can do that as well. Highly recommend it. So still have quite a few items here from our show. So if you have any questions on those, please let me know. We can help you out with anything you're looking for. Crescent moons are still here. We still have that heart necklace as well. And we are about to get to a fabulous, it's the diamonds by the yard, but the 1 carat version. But the one that I really, 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 really like for those of us that don't want your stones to ever flip or turn. So we'll talk about that coming up. And that's going to be, I know it's one of our top requests from the entire event, yet we have not shown it to you. So that's going to be coming up next for you. It's 1115147. So we'll just welcome everybody. Is that the one she's looking for, Will? 60 point, single row. Love it. I mean, isn't that cool that you're getting more diamond weight there in the single row than we just had in the double row? So it just goes to show you whether you want a little more flash and fire with more diamonds in a wider ring. Do you want to go bigger individual diamonds with a more narrow ring? That's why we have these different options for you. So it really is. There's a wonder ring for everybody, as we like to say. And so just be sure you get 2. Take advantage of the savings we have. Welcome to the show. We only have 55 minutes left of our time. That means this sale disappears in 55 minutes. We don't want you to miss it. More importantly, we don't want you to miss out on your requests. If you have a request, get them in. Still taking requests all throughout the show here. A lot of the pieces that we've had from 2 hours and 4 minutes of the show are still here. So keep that in mind. If you're waiting till the end of the show and you're going, okay, now I'm going to make the decision when I've seen everything, make sure you do that. Call in early, make sure we can get your piece before it's completely gone, because everyone's waiting on the same thing. They're all waiting to make the decision here at the end of the show and decide what they want. By the end of the show, your favorite piece might not be here, and we just don't want you to miss out on these values. Now, we're going to show you something that has been requested. I realize that we're probably all ready for the sale to be ending, right? Maybe. It started last Saturday. That puts us deep into the sale, last hour. But you know what? Over the course of the last 9 days, I've had a request probably 300 or 400 times over. And it finally culminated today where I said, we got to bring something out. We've had requests for the 1 carat diamonds by the yard. I have one style, but it is the one I personally prefer because as someone who wants the diamonds to always be upright, we created this for that. Because in a traditional diamonds by the yard, they will, as I always tell you, they will flip and turn as you wear it. When they're all stationed all the way around in a bezel, they're just going to flip and turn and move. This is the one that doesn't, because we designed it that way so that your diamonds, instead of being set within the chain, are extending from the chain. It's the 1 carat size. There were so many of you that picked up the 202 yesterday. I would still check with your operators and see if we have that available. They probably won't let me show it, but still check and see if you want that one. But listen, if you want a little smaller size or a little more affordability, or you want to, more importantly, gift it, this is the way to go. You can see what it looks like from a distance away all the way across the room. These diamonds are large. There are only 9 stones, but it's a full carat. Just to put a little reference on it, we do a 32 pointer that has 9 stones, and that's popular. This is a 9-stone style, but with a carat. So they're huge diamonds. Do you know these are the largest individual diamonds we do in one of these necklaces? But they always sit facing out. So the open part of the bezel, the front of the diamond, is always facing out because it's draping like a pendant would. It's like 9 individual diamond solitaire pendants all extending from your necklace, which is still adjustable, still has your choice of gold color, still has the nice high-end lobster claw clasp, all of that. And we only have the yellow gold to show you, but keep in mind, white gold or rose gold are hot. So let's take a look at 1115147. I'm going to show it here on the hand. This is what I'm talking about. And this is the rose, which is kind of nice to see because we don't get to see that very often. And so you see here as it drapes against even my hand, which is not where it's going to be, sitting on your body, but you see how beautiful all of these 9 individual stones rest, always facing forward, always facing straight out. Just make sure you put it on the proper way as opposed to the back side. That's the back, this is the front. And then they're all gonna sit perfectly where they need to sit so that they're all draping against the neckline, all facing forward like a fringe of diamonds. It's like 9 individual stones that you have here all the way throughout. So, and again, I don't have a body behind it yet, but I will. And then we'll show you. This is from side to side here. So you can see we always do an odd number of stones so that it's even. You can see that you've got basically 4 on each side, and then your 1 that's going to be the centerpiece always. So it's really easy to find where the center is. It's a full carat in diamonds. It's in white, yellow, or rose. And it's a huge value right now, and we have 50 minutes, so this is going to be quite the night here to shop. Let's go ahead and get you a great value. So many of you have been asking for it. This is holiday gifting right here. Just made to be your perfect holiday gift. Let's show it on the neckline as well. So you can see how it's going to look from a distance, draped against the neckline. So you see every one of those diamonds sitting right where they should, right up front. They have, again, something to sit up against. So they're all going to drape perfectly. They don't flip or turn. You're never going to see the back side of your bezels. That's what I love the most about it. And they're meant to go about 3/4 of the way around the neckline. So when you see it up at that higher length, you see it goes from one side of the neckline to the other. It really wouldn't be, there'd be no point in putting them through the back. Why? Because they're not going to sit right when they're in the back of the neckline, right? This is where you see them all in the front, basically lining the front of your neckline. Everything that shows and is exposed when you wear clothing with a necklace is going to show a diamond here. Let's go back to the hand here and show you what they're all about, and we're going to give you a huge value, and our lines are busy, no surprise why. That's what happens when we have one of the icons here in jewelry, but never been marked down this low either, and that's because our $29.99 piece is going much lower here tonight. And remember, as this drapes against the neckline, every single one sits facing forward. Here's what they look like up close as well. So you can see how each one is like a charm. We had the charm ring the other day that was oh so popular. Here's where you can see they don't move. They're still stationed so that they stay equal lengths apart from each other. But you see how incredible those are. Remember, they're actually over 10 points each because you only have 9 stones here. So they're all bigger than 10-point individual diamonds. They're absolutely stunning. And we're not even doing $29.99 or $19.99 or even $1,500 for these massive diamonds in your choice of gold. What a great chance to pick it up. Very few to go around, as is the case with our Diamonds by the Yard. This one being the most limited of all. That's why we've waited this long to bring it out in this event. You've been asking for it for a week straight. We're finally bringing it to you, and it's only $999. That means under $900 for this incredible necklace. There are chains out there all over the jewelry world now that are 14 karat gold plain chains that are just this price and more, and yet you've got huge diamonds 3/4 the way around the necklace. Here's that fancy lobster claw clasp. You've got adjustability at 16 and 17 and 18 inches in length, and here's what it looks like draped against the hand again for you. So this is the time to pick it up. Very busy on the lines. Are we surprised? And you may want to get one of every gold color. And I'm going to tell you a little secret, guys, a little tip. If you picked up that DBTY yesterday with 202 that were only a ½ inch apart, that go all the way around, great. You could drape this next to it. Maybe wear your other DBTY, since they don't have the drop diamonds, you could wear that at a higher length and then have this one extending down, draping with it, because these are extended diamonds that are draping. You might want to do that a little bit lower than your other necklaces you wear, and it would look fabulous, all coordinating but different. And so you're building your own layered style of necklaces. You've got the beautiful look and styling that this is. Never goes out of style, but it's just a little different than the regular station style where the diamonds are just set within the chain. You know, they're usually set with an O-ring on either side. This is different where they're draping from the chain itself, and it's under $900 to get it. Now, operators, will you do me a huge favor? Talk to me, yell them out. What color are you getting? Because I got to keep track of the quantity here. Only what we have in stock is what I can sell. I can't make these at a higher price and give them to you at a huge loss. We got to make sure that we know exactly what's going out, white gold, yellow gold, or rose gold, and how many. Because maybe this is the opportunity you say, I'm going to get how many? White gold, one. Okay, one white gold going out over here. You got a white gold as well. All right, so white gold, how many? Rose gold over there, rose gold going out. So this is the chance to pick it up. Now, I know a lot of people are saying, I'm just going to get one for me, and do it. Yellow gold, there goes a yellow and another white. So this is it, guys. Getting down to it. It's a 60-second clock coming up shortly here. Don't miss out on this piece. It's $9.99. It's $8.99 at checkout. That's a huge value, even for just the gold by itself. Remember, these are over 10-point individual diamonds we're getting you as well. It is incredibly important material, and that's been the one everybody's been asking me for, and we didn't have it until tonight. So here it is, grand finale. You've got $100 to be saved on each individual one, which is why I'm encouraging you, as we have a million back-to calls here, I'm encouraging you to really think about getting a couple for gifting, putting it aside. Easy to do. I wish I had the other gold colors. I'm going to tell you something. If we had the white and the yellow, you'd be going nuts for it. Usually the white and the yellow are by far the most popular. I do like seeing it in the rose gold just because we don't usually get to see that, but it looks so stunning in the white and the yellow gold as well. Bear with us if you're waiting on hold. Very limited operators tonight, trying to get everyone through as fast as we can. It took us like an hour yesterday to sell like 10 necklaces. Everyone's going, oh, you must have sold a couple thousand of those. No, it just took so long because we had a couple operators. Sunday's our busiest day. We had 3 operators. It's like, no, it just took a while to get everyone through. But here we are. And so limited we are, but we're more limited on operators than we are necklaces. So it takes a minute to get everyone through. It doesn't mean we have a lot of quantity. We don't have a phone bank with 10,000 people. We have 3. Well, today we have 4. So it's better, but it's still busy in here. So if you're waiting on hold, we really appreciate your patience. Thank you so much for waiting there and bearing with us and, getting these values, which are so important tonight. And we only have about 45 minutes left to do it. And it's the biggest sale we do. It really is. And so this is, you don't get any deeper discount than what you're seeing when you got 10% off fine jewelry like this. And I would really encourage you. I know it's September and I know it's early to think about holiday shopping. I'm with you. I hate saying it because, I'm definitely one. I'll start my holiday shopping probably December 10th, maybe the 15th. That's about when I get going on holiday shopping. So, but again, I just, then you're always, you're stuck. You can never find the right thing and you're paying more than you should. I know this is just a sale that, we don't get a deeper discount between now and the end of the year. So if you're thinking about great jewelry ideas that, trust me, this is probably going to be out here in October and November and in December. And there's probably going to be a few of you that are shopping this on the 15th of December, paying for expedited shipping and all that, right? To get it for gifting. But this is the time to get it because you're paying less tonight. You tuck it away, you set it aside. Better yet, if it's someone you really well and you see all the time, give it to them now. If it's yourself, start wearing it now. Maybe you're saying, you know what, I'm going to treat myself. That's going to be my holiday gift to myself. I say, sure, that's a great idea, but start wearing it now. How are you going to resist? It's so beautiful. It's so wearable. It's comfortable for non-necklace wearers like myself. If you don't typically do necklaces, try these, any of our diamonds by the yard. I'm going to go down the neckline again for you. It is so easy to wear. They are comfortable. They are wearable. A lot of people never, ever take them off, ever. They just leave them on, and you can. It's gold and diamonds. You can't hurt them. If you want to swim in them and shower in them and do all that, I don't do all that. I do take off my jewelry for that kind of thing, but I don't know. You don't have to. You don't have to baby it. It's gold and diamonds. So just live your life. Never even take it off if you don't want to. I always say, then if you are, living in a piece like this, more often than not, then once a week you take it off, get a good soap and water cleaning, and you know, it's looking like new again, right? But that is the way to go. And yet they drape, they sit. Do you see how I'm like moving it around a little bit, not trying to make anyone dizzy at home, just to show you that those diamonds don't flip over. They've got that beautiful backdrop of your neckline, but it's the way that they're made, the way these O-rings and bezels are attached. Think of it as 9 individual diamond pendants that you're wearing. It's like wearing 9 diamond pendants, but all at the same time, that go from one side of the neckline to the other. See, look at it, looks so much better again on a skin tone. I'm just trying not to make any noise here by hitting the microphone, but look at that. That's where I'm talking about, from, you know, really from side to side. Everything that's exposed on the neckline when you wear it is covered in diamonds, all about 1 inch or so apart. There are those bigger diamonds. Remember, we don't have a Diamonds by the Yard that has a bigger individual diamond than this necklace has, because they're over 10 points a piece. Over 10 points a piece. Those are not diamond accents any longer. And they're all set in gold of your choosing. White, yellow, rose, under $900. Remember, that price tag comes down. You've got 10%. This is key right here, 10%. 10%. We have another 42 or 43 minutes left of that, 43 to be exact. So 43 minutes left of 10% off, including this necklace or anything else from our inventory that exists. Like if it's here in stock, it's 10% off. So this is when I also encourage you to make requests. We're going to give it a final 60 seconds. This is extremely popular. Is everybody taking just one, or is anybody getting more than one? I heard somebody getting 3 over there, 1 of each color of gold. I love that. So 1 of each color, maybe that's for themselves and they just want to have a wardrobe of this classic style. That is not a bad idea. If you're a brand new shopper with us, let me go up close, Tony, and show them the beauty of these VS diamonds again. Every single one of them, up close and personal. And the way they drape, they're set, that O-ring is set. You see it's attached to one of those links, and then they all face forward. They just give them a little shake so they hang properly here, and then boom, you're good to go. I mean, this is just, it's an extraordinary necklace. It really is. $8.99 and change, final 20 seconds. Thank you so much. I'm so glad that's finally here. Hasn't been here at all. We had the 202, which you can ask about, with $16.99. See if we still have one for you on the 202 we had yesterday. It was $16.99, which means it's actually $15.29 for 202 in diamonds, which is kind of the best value we have. I think of everything we do, it's the best value we have. And this one right up there, but bigger diamonds in this necklace. This one's got the much bigger diamonds individually. The other ones yesterday were 8 points a piece. This is giving you bigger than 10 points a piece. So really important. We're going to keep on selling those until they're completely sold out, but I'm going to move on and show you some other things before we go, because we have a lot to get to, including a tennis bracelet, a $291. Would you like to see it? A quick look at another icon in diamonds, all VS. White, yellow, rose, and I'm stacking it so you can see as many diamonds as possible all at the same time. And just know this is that classic style of tennis bracelet that is item number 1110-355. Huge value here right now, $291 in diamonds. Look at that. It's what everyone's been asking for, something around 3 carats in a diamond tennis bracelet. This is the one, and it's a huge value, all in that classic box link, rather kind of basket setting that we see as traditional, and we're going to be selling DBTYs all night until they're gone. So remember, take those until I tell you they're sold out. We're getting closer and closer to selling out. The white gold, looks like the white gold's going to go first. So the white gold's usually the most popular. That looks like it's going to go first tonight to be completely sold out. So keep that in mind. Don't wait on those Diamonds by the Yard. I call them the DBTYs, for dangling Diamonds by the Yard, because they really do, or draping Diamonds by the Yard. But here's our tennis bracelet. It's the DB, it's the DTB, if you will, the diamond tennis bracelet. And it's an icon. It's a favorite, and it's what we aspire to own as women who love jewelry. And that's usually just an aspiration. Why? Because usually diamond tennis bracelets cost more money than anything. And you think everyone, the words I always hear from shoppers of jewelry are always, when I win the lottery, I'll get a diamond tennis bracelet. When I win the lottery. Well, there's probably a better way to do it, and that is to shop it during a sale event that is our biggest we do. Shop TVON. Shop a sale event where 10% extra off everything, including high-end big league items like this, and then you get your value. This is our $291, just under 3 carats, a great everyday wearable size for a tennis bracelet. No doubt about it. Take a look at it. It's fantastic. It's also going to be those bigger stones. That's what a tennis bracelet's all about. That's why usually it's, okay, lottery. They're huge diamonds and they go all the way around. At least a traditional tennis bracelet style, that's what it does. So when that happens, They add up. They get pricey quickly. And then not everybody's getting the dream tennis bracelet. Or then you're really going small sizes. Or then you're really going low quality. Ours are, oh, guess what? VS. And yet we're going to take you where we always seem to go. Under $1,000 a carat, even when there's so much gold. These are the classics. Listen, everybody's comfortable buying diamonds when it's an event like this because you know what our VS diamonds look like. You know how amazing they are. You know how clean and bright and how everything else you would shop anywhere else is subpar. So this is the chance where you got right there, $29.10, odd number, but that's $1,000 a carat as we take a look at it on the wrist here. Take a look at the size. This is a great everyday wearable size. Not too big, not too small. The everyday, whether it's going next to your favorite watch, whether it's worn just like I'm doing all by itself, totally solo, it is that perfect statement piece, but it's classic. Is that ever going to go out of style? But does it still layer? On some days you want to stack it up with a million other bracelets and other days you don't. It always works. This is why it's an icon so many decades later after it became really uber famous. And now it's not even 29 or 28 or 27. And bracelets are just hotter now than ever before. They're having a moment. You can't have too many bracelets on. So if you're saying, well, I don't know, I've already got a bracelet or two. I wear a couple bracelets. I love them. I don't want to take them off. You don't have to. You put this on with whatever you already own and wear and love. You add to it. You create a collection. You create your own arm stack, your own arm candy, your own wrist stack, whatever you want to call it. Wristscape, if you will, and you create. And then you have something that nobody else is wearing. And yet, it's not even $27.99. You got to get this bracelet. And there are a lot of gold bracelets out there. I know there's one designer who just can't seem to stop selling gold bracelets. It's plain. It has nothing on it. There's not a diamond on it. And it's, well, they start at $10,000 and they go up from there. And they're just solid gold. And it's a little skinny little bangle. And they do different versions. And I really love them. I'm not disparaging them at all. I love them. I think they're great. You know, they've got the nail version and they've got the one with the little cutouts and they've got, you know, the ones that lock with a little key. That's all good. But the prices of just a gold bangle these days, when if you went to that same designer and got their tennis bracelet version, you would be paying about $50,000. And you know what we're doing? Not 27, not 26. We're blowing it out right now. It's $25.99. And then you have an extra 10% off in savings. So that will end up being $23.39 and 10 cents at checkout. Now, you can't, you can say what you will, but you can't get a good designer handbag for $2,300 these days. And you actually honestly need about triple that to get a good handbag that you probably have for a season or two. This is a tennis bracelet that I promise you is going to last longer than we will. This is going to be around. This is going to outlive us. It's diamonds and gold. This is that iconic family piece that becomes the family heirloom that gets passed down for all the generations to follow. That's an icon piece of jewelry that you're spending tonight $23.39 to get a hold of. And remember, that's going to be in your gold color choice. And if a 7-inch bracelet doesn't work for you, which is the standard, we can actually extend it for you. We can make it into an 8-inch for only 10% more. That's the 10% you're saving. So today you would be getting an 8-inch, another inch longer in diamonds and gold for the price you're paying at $25.99. So huge value there. Let us know if you have any requests. I'm trying to get to all the requests I've had from the entire day here. And I know we've had a lot of you anticipating and looking forward to this big finale and ready to now shop whatever it is you're thinking about or looking forward to receiving in the next couple of days. Gotta let us know what that is. And if there's anything we can recap from earlier, we're happy to do that as well. But we do have an important bangle as well in the Wonder style. We've got also the lock and the key necklace, which is a bestseller here, although we haven't seen it forever. So another all diamond and gold piece, we'll show you that. And then if you have requests, get them in, or anything we can show you from the last 2.5 hours, we'll do that as well. Okay, $23.39. I don't know where, if everyone's got their tennis bracelets already, fantastic. If you need one though for gifting or need one because you've waited forever and you decide this is the time to get it, that's the way to do it on price tag. You can't get better. Let's show you this lock and key. Now, limited as we are. 111-6748 is the number here. Look at this. I know we're showing you a lot of diamonds, but that tends to be the favorite during events like this. If you have requests, let us know. A million ways to wear this because I'm going to give you a chain and I'm going to give you the diamond padlock with the pave. And we're going to give you the key charm as well, which if I show you this way, you can see they're meant to all sit together, but this is just too much fun. If you want to, you can give somebody else one of the charms and keep the other. Remember how we used to do those hearts that were in half? And this is, I'm speaking as a child that was born and raised in the 80s. We would always have those best friend necklaces that would have that one half of the heart you keep and then one half of the heart your best friend has, and that keeps you linked together. This is a kind of a cooler, modern, more upgraded adult way to do that. And you've got, if you want to, obviously you can just wear it all because it's really cool and chic on its own, or you can separate the key and the lock. You could wear them on different pieces of jewelry together. Here's what I would think about doing. Keep both pieces, put the lock on one longer chain and the key on a shorter chain, maybe a diamonds by the yard, FYI, and wear them layered so that they're separated. Bottom line is we're getting you everything you see here. You get the adjustable chain, which has the lobster claw. You get each of these charms, if you will. It's 2 pendants in one necklace. And it's 91 points in diamonds, which as I show you up close, is all in this padlock, which is really well designed so that you get this padlock design. Has a great finishing. I'm going to show you the back and the front, and everything about it is just the coolest. And then you're going to see the way this is detailed and designed. Look at the back. I love it that way too. That's a really nice finishing. Then I'll separate them out and show you the key. You're getting everything though. So you think of there's a million and one ways to wear it, gift it, keep one, give one, whatever you want to do. But that's what it all looks like together. And you can see the bales are big enough on each to then, like I said, put on diamonds by the yard. Put on larger chains if you have them. Layer them up, stack them together, whatever you want to do. But this whole piece is basically like a 3-piece set. And we're going to make it really, really affordable. Really, really affordable. And that is going to be, and here's your close-up of your clasp, your closure, and your different links you can create. And then we'll show it to you against the hand so I can give you a measurement here on the charms themselves. I call them charms. That just, I think I can't say that because it's more, these are substantial pendants in their own right, right? And then you choose white, yellow, or rose gold. Here's the length of the padlock is going to be a 1 inch plus, just a little over an inch. The key's a little less than that. And we're going to make this really affordable right now. And you let me know if you want the white, the yellow, or the rose, but here's what it looks like. And the chain is going to be classic, except for, again, that adjustability. And so you can see what you can do here to really make it your own. That's what it looks like. I just got them together. Again, I really like the idea of separating them a little bit. We all have another chain. Now we have a diamonds by the yard, right? So maybe I love the idea, since the key's a little smaller, putting the key a little higher and then wearing the lock a little lower and having them layered, stacked one in the other. That would be a great look. And we're going to make it $9.99 for everything you see there, which will make it $8.99 and change at checkout. And then we'll see what other requests we have coming up. Okay, Patricia had an Alexandrite request. You got it. We've got it for you next, Patricia. That's coming up. And then we'll go right back up close to show you the diamond pave padlock and the key to go with it. So I might just have to get both tweezers out and show it to you, but I think you are seeing the versatility this is going to have. And then I'll hold up that key for you as well so you can see it really, really well. And that is an all-time favorite. We just don't see it very often here. So there it is. There's the key. You can see they've each got the same type of bail, so it's going to be very versatile the way you wear it here. And like I said, mix and match it. Think outside the box, and giving it as a gift would be amazing. So there's a lot of options here for sure. And that is all diamond encrusted. Remember, that's almost a carat in diamonds on the actual lock itself. So a couple Alexandrites to look at for Patricia. And we did have a great pendant earlier in a little crescent moon. That was a lot of fun. That was down to $3.99 if you'd like that. A little more simple style, but this is really just fun. Mix and match it, key, lock. Think of all the sentimental value it has if you are giving it as a gift. If someone, holds the key to your happiness, someone holds the key to your heart, someone holds the key to your success. I love this for somebody who's getting into the workplace or starting a new job, right? All the different, I'll let you guys, wax poetic on all the sentimental value, but I think there's a lot of reasoning behind why you could give this as an amazing, amazing gift. So Patricia, then Kara, we've got some requests for you coming up. So we're going to keep moving, guys. I don't have a lot of time left. We have 30 minutes. So I'm going to start showing you some requests here that we have for the end of the night. And I'll rely on you to take advantage of this $8.99 deal on our 3-piece set. Again, you get everything there. So that is a fabulous value. Here we go with some Alexandrites. Now, Patricia, you let me know if you like a round or If you would prefer, we have another. This is amazing. We got a round and a bridge here. This is really special. Very high end. Oh gosh, I'm gonna have to do some major markdowns here. Round Alexandrites are not inexpensive. So leave it to me. We'll give you a huge markdown on anything you like up here. And then I do have a pear shape, Patricia, but it looks like she was thinking about a round. So here we start with 1115908 on the left. And that will be where we begin. That's going to be our 58 pointer in the round with 49 points in diamonds. Or is it 56? Can't tell. So yes, 56, 56. I got a line right through it. So here we are, 56 pointer over here. This one's going to get you a little bit larger. It's 69 points over here. And that's going to have 99 points in diamonds. So the bridge style is going to be 1119859. Let me know if either of those work for you, but some huge values, that's for sure. We're going to bring the bridge style down. That one's got a $69.99 price tag. So I got to really do a number on this discount to make that one make sense here, because obviously all we've been seeing are huge discounts tonight, right? So we want to keep that going. And these weren't planned for the show, but you know what? Bringing it out. This is $69.99 until now. We're going to take it to $27.77 with about almost $300 of savings off that. And then we are going more affordable on the left side. So if you like the round that's 56 points instead, it's that scattered kind of style and diamond weight where they're all set burnished into the band. That one's actually going to be down to, you know what, make it $12.99. Because this one's supposed to be $4,500. We're going to make it $12.99 instead. That way we have two different price points covered on those Alexandrites. And like I said, if you want a pear shape, I do have a pear shape that I have set aside in a very similar mounting to what you're seeing on the left side there. Did you get a lock and key as well there, Victor? Yes. Who was that? That was, I'm sorry? Oh, cool. Thank you so much. Thank you. We're going to show an opal for Kara coming up. And those are my two Alexandrite rounds. So Patricia, let me know if you want to see the pear shape. Very similar kind of wider band burnished diamond mounting that we do have if you're looking for a pear shape. But the rounds are super, super unique and rare. So that's going to be a lot of fun and always unusual to see the rounds. So again, $27.77 for the bridge. I'm going to show that one on the hand. And then since I don't know if you prefer one over the other yet, we'll just show them side by side here so you can see them together. That one's $27.77. This one's only $12.99. And the sizes are not that different. You know, you're only getting a difference in the sizes here of like 13 points. So I would say your better value is over here for sure. That's a 69 pointer. Obviously this has a bit more diamond weight, about double, but that's a really big value to get over a half carat in an Alexandrite. 100% color change as we are known to bring. So it's going to go from blue, green to red. And any takers on the Alexandrites, let me know. $12.99, by the way, is going to come way down from there. It's going to be down to $11.69 if you like this round. You got it. So here's the inside of that ring. It's item number 1115908. Take a look. That's what the inside looks like. And what a great view of that round, too. You can see the perfect cutting of the brilliant round. You can see that it's got a nice mirror finishing as well. Now, Patricia, it's not that super wide dome style, so we don't need to have like an under gallery per se to make it comfortable. It will be comfortable. But we see we finished it in that mirror finishing. You've got the cutouts to properly clean the diamonds from the backside. It'll be down to $11.69 10 cents at checkout. And we have 25 minutes remaining, so not a lot of time. An opal, Kara must have been saying, bring me the best opal you've got, because this opal is serious. We have a gorgeous lightning ridge black opal. 111 7493 is next. Let me know if you like. That is quite the value for $11.69 right there, to get a stone that is clean and bright. You know, these typically have a little like Alex Hayes. Yeah. I do. Okay, let's show that one too. Here's the pear shape. Pretty similar design, and it's an 85 pointer. So it's going to be a little more, but it's a pear, 85 point, and see how it also has the burnished diamonds, but then a little bit of a border of pave. So that's going to be 1119051. That's an 85 point pear shape, 44 points in diamonds. That one's going to be $16.99. but after 10% off, that comes down to a $15.29 price tag. And that I'll try on the hand as well. This one's got the same kind of finishing as the other dome style has. Very similar, except one side comes to more of a point. The other side is more smooth and rounded here, and that one's going to look like this on the hand. Yes, go ahead, Victor. Sure. Has she been watching any of the show? Because I've been shouting her out all night. We've shown her just about every request. Did she just tune in? Yeah. She only wants to see the fire opal? Yeah. Okay, can you ask her if she missed? Tell her I had a 1 carat DBTY. She gave me a list a mile long in an email. I've had it all pretty much in the show. Mahenge's, but I'll show her the fire opal next. But if she wants to see any of those, let me know. Gotcha. All right. So, Jess, any thoughts? Well, compared to the pair, yes, it is. It's very much brighter because it's the round cutting. It's the round cutting. They're both great stones and they're both clean. And they both don't have that hazy, foggy kind of appearance that Alex often does. They're both very clean. But yes, if you want like a little pop and spark and brilliance, you want to go for the round. Yes, definitely. And then we'll show Kara's request and then we'll show the fire opal for Leanne. Okay, round gone. Congratulations. Thank you so much. I have got a fire opal, and forgive me, it's among all these other pieces, so it took me a minute to find it. But let's take a look. So the round is gone. The pear shape's here. If anybody would like it at $16.99, less 10%, then here is a fire opal that I thought she might like for the size. We didn't go crazy on diamond weight here. It's 1120449, and then we'll show Kara's opal. Haven't forgotten about it, but callers on the line here. So here's what we'll do. This is going to be a really fabulous 481. Big cushion cut. Now I have larger stones as well, but they get a little fancier with the diamond weight. But okay, sure. The round was in a size 6 right now. Size 6, totally sizable, don't need to size up. And then we have this one here for you, which is going to be, hey, Leanne, if you want a round, I'll just flash it. This is a gorgeous piece, but it does get a little more expensive because it's got big yellow diamonds and a lot of white diamonds. So that's the round in the background. We've got the cushion cut in the foreground here. 112,449 is the cushion cut, and it's really affordable. It's only $1,599, and I must say, some of the very best cherry reds and color saturation we're seeing in a very big size, and that one's in yellow, white, or rose. Then our opal's coming up. And then last call for requests. Don't wait till the end of the night because we'll have a lot of requests coming in, I have a feeling, at the end of the show. So want to make sure you get them in with 22 minutes remaining. Which one do you want to see, Victor, besides the fire opal? Anything else? Okay, so let me try it on for you. You can see the size is going to look a lot bigger than a 5 carat typically does because fire opals always have that, you know, that much bigger appearance. Opals across the board will do that. Crystal opals, black opals, fire opals, they all do that. They're going to look about double the size that you normally see in carat weight. So if you had another 4.5 carat or 480, you'd have a slightly smaller look, right? This one's giving you a jumbo size, more like on par with a 10 carat. So that's what that cushion cut. Now I do have that round. The round has yellow and white diamonds. The round is going to be a bit more. That one's $24.99 for the round, which just because it's got big yellow diamonds on the sides, there's 35 pointers on each side in yellows. There's a white diamond weight of 42 points, so it goes a little higher end overall in the round. But there's the cushion, there's the round. The round's still getting you in the carat weight she was looking for. It's a 509 on the round. So 2 great fire opals, one a little more affordable than the other, just based on, you know, diamond weight, etc. And then we've got another great option. This is a very high-end opal. Black opal with the blues and the greens here for Kara. And then Kara, give me some guidance as far as what you might be looking for. But this is a very important opal. Very. And that is probably why we added a 229 diamond halo around it. And there aren't 100 diamonds there. There are 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. There are a dozen diamonds here. Totaling 229, that means that each diamond there is a 19-point stone. That is about the size of the engagement ring across the U.S. on average. Okay? Average engagement rings, the center stones in the United States of America, an engagement ring is a 1/4 carat. Those are 19 points each. 12 of them surrounding as a halo around your opal with the just tremendous blues and greens. That is a beautiful lightning ridge black opal. Lots of blues and greens. It's a blue backdrop. It's got a lot of vibrant greens really all the way through it. Take a look at it. Come on over. And it's a 302, and it's going to be, oh, know this one's marked way, way down. Thank goodness, because it was $14,999 to start. Nobody's going to pay that tonight. You're here for value. You're here for savings. You're here for extra, 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 extra. Well, this is the time. Especially when I have never had a mounting quite like this. We've had, oh, remember the big yellow diamond I had just yesterday? Remember that? That had 12 pointers and we were raving about it. 12-point round brilliant white diamonds. These are 19s. And watch the opal from all the angles here. Watch it move. Watch it just play. This is play of color at its very best. And that is our 302. It's spectacular. I'll blow it out right now. First caller can have it. And it's 18 karat gold, of course. Wouldn't expect anything less than 18 karat gold. And there's your inside under gallery. We're going to try it on. Another stone that, just like our fire opals, we were talking about it. Black opals are also going to look much bigger than they weigh. So you've got that one. Wow, now the colors are even more vibrant. It's easier to see it from a distance and watch the patterns change and watch the colors transition and shift all the way through that stone. It's magical. How many times will we put on an opal and from further away you don't see much, right? You have to be right up close and personal. This one just got bolder and better. I can't even do $99.99. We got to make some deals happen here at the end of this event. 18 minutes left. It's not going to be $99, $89, $79, $69. This is not even $59.99. You either get it for just the diamonds or just the opal at this point, because either individual intrinsic is worth more, and it's not even $59.99. Huge value right now. Major savings. We've been saying it all event long. Go for the museum pieces because that's where the discounts are the greatest. Well, a lot of you have loved the really affordable, and I get it. But you know what? This is the time to take advantage of a piece of this magnitude. Look at the drop already in the price. $9 grand already off the price, and we're taking it to $49.99. That's it. And then you get an extra $500. So it's going to be under $4,500 to get this one to you. And that is a superstar in black opal. If it wasn't, we wouldn't have put those 19-point massive round brilliant diamonds around it, right? It had to be a good stone to add those diamonds. Those are our mega best. All right, Victor, how's Leanne doing on fire opals? Can we show her anything else? Fire opal time. We have a couple fire opals in consideration here. Got any call, last call for last time, last minute requests. If you got them, get them in. What can we show you? How about this? Pink diamond and white diamond band. Maybe a bangle bracelet. Maybe some diamond drop earrings that we haven't seen too many diamond drop earrings in the event. We've got some really big diamond drops for you. You let me know if you like this opal. That is museum level. It's open to the first caller that says yes. It's under $4,500 for an opal like that. Amazing. Amazing. And they do look even better in person. So you cannot go wrong with an opal of that level or quality. So huge value there. Okay, so coming up, let's get to it. We got a last call. I'm going to blow out a tanzanite here for you. We haven't had a tanzanite all night. And I can't go through a 3-hour show without a tanzanite. Never have in the last 5 years without a blue wing block D. So here we go. This is it. Wow. Now that's a color. That's a color. And a very creative, unusual mounting where it looks so cool on. We've got some negative space. You've got pave around all 4 sides. It's really unique. It's different. And yet the design is creating the way it's being held. The prongs are essentially part of the design, which I love. It's an oval, but this is just completely, we talk about the blues and the purples and the vibrance, and we want to see red flashes. It doesn't get better any better than this. This is one of our best oval stones we have, and it's over 4 carats in size. Call me quickly. It's a huge value. Take a look at it. Yes? Wall of diamonds again. Sure. So here we are with our big tanzanite. Item number 1110645. Call me early. And we still have the opal here if you want it, but verifying right now. And we got to get this fabulous tanzanite at home, and we will. And the reds are so obvious. And it's a 404. And it has 66 points in diamonds. They're paved every which way around. Look at how you can actually look in. It's like a bridge, but without being a bridge. You can see different angles of the stone. You can see the inside of the stone from underneath, of course, but you can see all these different angles. Victor, how's she doing on the opal? Did she get, she got a tennis, so she has been watching. So she saw her request. Oh, good. Because we've been showing them all night, and I just worried she missed out, so you didn't want to miss the sale. Okay, good. So she got a tennis bracelet. Congrats. 645 is the number on this one, 0645. and it's got tons of red flash, and it's 66 points in diamonds, and it's going to be a major value, and it's under $2,000, which doesn't make sense already. But $19.99 is not going to do it. We only have one. I got to try it on because it's way cooler when you see it on the hand. It's hard to gauge what it looks like until you see it this way. And you realize east-west setting already makes it very unique because most of our ovals we see north to south. This is east to west. Notice how very few diamond mountings do this, where you see it creates like a little heart-shaped detail on the side, right? It's so unique, and yet you get to see so much of the pavilion of your stone by peeking in at the different angles here. That's going to happen on either side, either profile view, and it's not 19. That should do it. Watch this price drop and drop and drop. This is the time when I wish we had 100 rings, because even at this point of the evening with 14 minutes left, we would need 100 of these to satisfy everybody. We have one, so it's going to be a first come, first served winner. That's who wins. It's not 19, 18, 17, 99. Watch this. That is truly one of the very, very best tanzanites we've had in color. It's a 4 carat. I say wear it every day. Doesn't have that overwhelming diamond weight, but they're there, right? It gives you a lot of diamonds, just enough to make it interesting. Yet it's not $17.77 either. We're blowing it out, $1,699. Then, after 10% off, it's $15.29 and 10 cents to get that one-of-a-kind ring. It's in white gold only, so the only thing we need to know is what is your size. And this would be a perfect piece to wear, middle finger, index finger, anywhere on the hand. Doesn't sit up too high, but it's got that really cool perspective where you're seeing diamonds from all the different angles. It's awesome, and it's $15.29 for a 404. That's amazing. It's like $3.75 a carat with all that gold weight, and it's substantial. It's got a nice heavier band. It's got a really good feel, a good heft, a good weight to it. That is specialty. One caller and one caller only, $1,529 at checkout. Make sure you get that piece. And the wall of diamonds is next. By request, we're going to bring that back out for another look. 1110304 coming up next. And nobody bought it the first time around. Not a one. That's when I knew we had trouble, because every time you put up this ring, we see like 15 or 20 go out the door. And we don't have a lot of men shopping for jewelry here as much as we do have ladies. Yeah. A ruby? I do. A big ruby. It's a 2 carat 51. I'll show it next. So here's the wall of diamonds recap. It's the 143. We still have that tanzanite. Somebody's going to get that 404. Trust me, it's a fabulous stone. Get it before it's gone. Here's the carat 43 in diamonds. It's a men's or ladies' ring. It's the first time you've seen it in this event. It wasn't supposed to be here, but it was requested earlier. Our requester didn't show up. So it's available for anybody who wants it. Not to mention, we also have white, yellow, and rose gold available, and it's never been offered this low. Never. It's been $50 off. It's been $100 off, but because we have kept this price the same throughout the many, many years I've been offering it. We've upgraded it with an under gallery. It didn't used to have one. We have one now. We upgraded it with the VS diamonds. It didn't used to be, but then we upgraded it. That's how long this piece has been here. We have a ring that is men's or ladies appropriate. If you like a big, bold ring with a lot of gold weight's going to depend on the size you get, because we're also making sure it's your size. You're also getting your gold color, and you've got a solid plateau, a flat rectangular surface here covered in 20 points in 20 individual diamonds. So with a carat 43, that means that each one is 7+ pointers each. Those are big again. So this is the way to get it. White, yellow, or rose gold. I mean, look at that. It's bigger than the signet ring. It's longer than the signet ring. And the signet ring, other than that, is the largest gold ring we do. This is the one you need to have. Obviously, it's loaded with diamonds. So this is where you get a really, really big buy. It's also, okay, should be $39.99. It's not. We're keeping it true to the price that you've loved. This is why it's a bestseller. This is why it's the icon of men's rings, and it's only $1,499. But then this is a first tonight, because 10% equals $149.90 off. So you have got a savings here that is larger savings than it's ever been. I get it. You're going, okay, so it can be, sometimes it's $14.99. It's a great value. Why not save another $150? Why not get this piece for a gift for yourself? Ladies shopping for gentlemen, ladies shopping for themselves, men shopping for themselves. Everybody who likes big, bold jewelry with a lot of diamond, we can wear it. It's comfortable, and it's down to $13.49 and 10 cents. You've got to try it. We had a full presentation earlier and not a one went. That was about like, what, 10 minutes, 15, 20 minutes into the show. Now we're in the last 10 minutes of the show. The last 10 minutes of this event. If you call in 10.5 minutes, you don't get the 10% off. I'd much rather see you save another $150. And by the way, if you're going, yeah, but that $150, what, I'm going to pay that in tax and shipping and sizing? No and no and no. You only pay tax if you live in California. Most of you don't. You never pay for the sizing unless you go up to these extreme sizes or super low sizes. So all that normal typical sizing we do for free, and the shipping is for free as well. So there's $150 savings on something that every time we create it for the last 3 or 4 years, we're losing money on it to make it, to just offer it at the same true value we've loved. So you've got 9 minutes left in the sale overall. We're going to need any last minute requests you have. This is one of those last minute requests. We'll show a big ruby coming up next, which is a 251, and it's an emerald cut. Let me just flash it. You tell me if you like it. If this is for you, this is an emerald cut and it has yellow and white diamonds. Are you kidding me? Elongated ruby, emerald cut, over 2.5 carats. No way that's coming down. It is. We'll do that in the next couple of minutes. Any other requests you have? Remember, we still have DVTYs, the dangling version. We still have the 202 if you want one. We've had hoops tonight, tennis bracelets tonight, all of the classics, wonder rings, wonder necklaces. Think of all the diamond studs have been here. We have had every classic and diamonds in the show tonight, and really throughout the weekend. So here's what I would recommend. You've got literally 8 minutes to take 10% off whatever you'd like, and that all goes away. So when we see you back here, we're not here on Tuesdays, but when we see you back on Wednesday night, it's going to be a true literal What's New Wednesday in full effect. But it's also going to be without 10% off. So we want to make sure you get all these. And I love that during a sale like this, we didn't just say, oh, I'm sorry, those classics that we lose money on every day of the week, those aren't available. We have brought out all the classics, the diamonds by the yard, the studs, the bracelets, everything. The bangles, the men's ring. You've seen our icons in wonder rings. You've seen now the icon in men's rings. This is why you can't afford to miss out. Nobody wants to spend more than they have to. And once you see these values, these will all be in demand for the rest of the year, even more so as holidays approach. Why pay more? You've got 7.5 minutes to take 10% off everything we have in stock. And there is the icon of all men's rings right there, the one to own in that big value, $1,349 at checkout. Take advantage of it. And then we're going to do a big ruby coming up. Got to show you the big ruby. Let us know if there's anything else we can flash in here for you with the airtime we have. 7 minutes remaining. So here comes the big ruby. And you know this one's going to go. It's item number 112-1148. And just to preface, I have not had a big ruby ever priced this way. This is my 251. You are looking at true custom, like this looks like something you spent $300,000 on. And you didn't just buy it, you designed it. It looks like something you collected the stones. You wanted to make something truly unique unto you and nobody else. And it looks like you spent a true literal fortune to make it with a designer working one-on-one bespoke. That's what it looks like. It is 112-1148. Still have Wall of Diamonds, men's rings going out the door. Please don't miss any of those. Please, whatever you do, why spend more than you have to? I know $1,500 is a great deal, but when you can save $150 tonight, do it. Do it, do it, do it. Get your size, get your gold color, you'll love it. Here we go with the big 251 private collection ruby. It's not just an emerald cut, which is an already rare cut. It's an elongated emerald cut. You have yellow diamonds and huge white diamonds flanking it. You've got the yellow and the white diamond halo. 17 points in natural yellows, 35 points in white diamonds. I don't think there's any way it's only 35 points in diamonds, to be honest with you. They skipped something. They missed something. Because 35 points wouldn't even cover the halo. Look at the big diamonds on the sides. There are huge princess cuts and huge rounds. There is no way that that's 35 points in white diamonds. So we can either skip it, or we can tell you you're getting more diamond weight. Yeah, you're getting diamond weight that's more than we've got up there, and we'll mark it down accordingly. It's no longer going to be $13,999, and that's where it has been. If you want a big ruby and you don't want your ruby ring to look like anybody else's, this is the way to go. This is the way to get it. The yellow and the white, but it's the princess and the rounds that intersect with those halos that really make it interesting. They give you a smooth band because all 4 of those diamonds on either side are burnished. And, well, really burnished on the rounds, bezel on the princess. But you've got smoothness to the sides. You've got this look on the hand. It's got 14 karat yellow and white gold. Look at the glow on that ruby. It's shining. It's glowing. It's top quality. And guess what? I don't have another one to switch it with. This is the one you get. So if you're a naysayer going, well, there's no way I'm getting that ring for under $14,000, you are. This is the one we ship to you. We have one-of-a-kind jewelry on everything we do besides our diamonds. This is it. It's not even going to be $14,000. $10,000 is not it. $9,000 or $8,000 or $7,000, that's already a value. Just so you know, I've never had a 251 price this way. Never. We're blowing it out right now. This is a huge value. It's not even $7,000 or $69.99. Someone's taken this ring. The glow on it is magnificent. Rubies aren't supposed to do that. This one is defying Mother Nature here. And it's not going to be $69.99. Welcome to our last couple of minutes of the biggest sale event we do, and I'll make it $5,999. Extra $600 coming off. That means $53.99 at checkout for a wild emerald cut ruby, glowing like no other does. That's the way to get it. $59.99, of course, $53.99 at checkout. Anything else we can flash in there for you? Anything else? Now, if you don't need to see it and you've got an item number or description, you call us now. We're going to know how to help you place your order. You don't need to see it on the air to order it. If you know what you want from the show or from the week-long event, you call us and tell us, and we'll set you up with that 10% off. But you've got literally 3.5 minutes to take advantage of it, and the event is over. We're back on Wednesday night. We have an incredible Wednesday for you in store because it's brand new. So you definitely want to be with us on Wednesday because we haven't seen a lot of brand new in a while. It's been summertime, right? We've been doing sale events. We've been doing blowouts. I mean, it's been a while since we've seen like a true, authentic, brand new show. It's happening on Wednesday and Thursday of this week. So I hope you'll join me at 7 o'clock Pacific time for each of those great event nights. They're going to be amazing. If you just enjoy looking at jewelry, you want to be here for it. Trust me, it's going to be amazing, amazing, amazing. So we are so excited about that. Brand new will be here on Wednesday and Thursday nights of this week. We've got 2.5 minutes or so left. Let me know what we can help you with, this ruby or anything else. And men's wall of diamonds, dangling diamonds by the yard, stud earrings, hoop earrings, you name it. That 404 tanzanite's still here. Somebody's got to get that really rich, saturated 404. That's for sure. And anything else, like I said, you got 10% off. If you know an item number or description of what you're looking for, you have a 10% off discount for the next 2 minutes and 20 seconds. That's it. We're signing off here in 2 minutes. That clock is the end of our show. So here we go. It's still not too late. We'll be here for a few minutes after we go off the air so we can help you guys with anything that you need to see or anything you need to check on. If you want to place an order for something you've seen during this event, you will be able to get that 10% off, but call us now. So last call. We'll see you Wednesday. Brand new show on Wednesday. Can't wait to show it to you. All the brand new jewelry is going to be here. Thanks so much for being with us throughout the event. We kicked it off last Saturday. It's been a thrill to bring you our biggest savings of the year and welcome a new season at the same time. How much fun. Perfect timing on that front. This ruby's got to go to somebody. It's going to be $53.99 and change. Anything else, you have an item number or description or want one of those pieces, if it's available, we are going to honor that 10% off in this next 95 seconds. So please take advantage of these values. We'll be here as long as we need to until we get everyone through on the phone lines to get you your discount. Want to make sure that happens tonight. And then, of course, don't forget, we're off on Tuesdays. It's the one day a week we don't have a show. So again, no show tomorrow. So we can take a little shopping break and then get all ready and excited and geared up for the big Wednesday night and the What's New Wednesday, 7 o'clock Pacific, 9 Central, and 10 p.m. Eastern. That's when we're back with you on Wednesday and Thursday. Don't forget, it's going to be an amazing array of jewelry. Can't wait to share it all with you. But of course, now we're all just focused on getting those big discounts in our final last call. So thanks again. And remember that ruby, it's just, look at this. Look at the color. The color, the glow, the clarity of the cutting is really off the charts good. And you don't want to miss it for $53.99. That ring is just truly sensational, all out custom. Keep calling. We have men's wall of diamonds continuing to go out the door as well. Want to make sure you get one of those before the sale is gone. Why not save $100, $150, $200, $300 off these items here before it's too late? This is the time to do it. Final 30 seconds. Reminder, nothing going on TVON World tomorrow. We're here. We're really hard at work. Busy, busy, busy. Getting prepped for a big week. But Wednesday night, we return with gusto. We've got quite the Wednesday for you. You got to join me for it. As the fall season continues, we got a lot of brand new for you as we get you geared up and ready for holidays. So we'll see you then. Thanks so much for being with us tonight this Monday. I'm Lauren Blair from all of us at TVON. Thanks so much for being with us. We'll see you Wednesday night.